It is Tuesday, July 21st. It is time to get in the weeds. I'm Jeremy Lambert. That is SP3, and we're going to jump right in today, folks. I promised everybody, I told everybody we have a championship guest on the show today, and I'm making good on that promise. The All Elite Wrestling National Champion. He's defending the title this Sunday, AEW Redemption, July 26th, against Andrade El Idolo. He is the one, the only Dunkzilla, Mark Davis. Mark, how you doing this morning?
I'm good, thank you, Jeremy. How are you, my friend? Thanks for having me on. SP3, much appreciated.
Doing
Good
well. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining us. Let's jump into it. Andrade El Idolo, what a jerk this guy is, turning on the Don Callis family like
you
that.
said it. You said it, mate. Bloody hell.
What are you looking, besides dropping Andrade El Idolo on his head, what are we looking forward to in this match here this weekend?
I'm looking forward to some celebratory poutine afterwards, I'm going to tell you that much. But I think just the general ability to go out there this Sunday live on pay-per-view in Montreal and, put punishment to somebody who has wronged my boy, Mr. Don Callis, is going to be a very great feeling for me.
Have you had the poutine before?
Yes, I did have poutine last time we were in Montreal. I did indulge in a little bit of poutine, yeah.
Okay.
Myself.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned
dish, man.
You mentioned your family member himself, Don Callis. I was going to ask this question at the end, but we might as well get it out the way. Me and Jeremy are two of the few podcasters, streamers, commenters on AEW who are supporters of the Don Callis family. We don't believe in all these people around the world who are cursing and using foul language when kids are watching. So we want to ask on behalf of everyone at Fightful, on behalf of In the Weeds, can SP3 and Jeremy become honorary members of the Don Callis family according to Dunkzilla?
According to Dunk, look. I'll vet you boys through the conversation. We'll see how we go at the end, and I'll give you a yes or a no. All right, we'll see how we go.
That's all we need.
Yeah, I'll give Big Don a text on the side right now. I'll let him know.
So you should have waited till the end, SP3, so we get to the whole thing. We got to shave our heads as well.
Wait, I want to ask him now before we piss him off. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to shave our heads as well to do this. When Kyle shaved his head, what was your reaction to that?
Well, I was sitting at home at that point, still rehabbing some injuries, so I was a little bit outside of what Kyle was going through in his head. I wasn't there, like chatting to him every day. I didn't really understand what position he was in, but I think for him, it was just the moment that he took control of his future in a lot of ways. Put his foot down, planted it, and said that, I'm Kyle Fletcher. I'm going to make my own path inside of this. I'm not going to do it in the shadow of any other person, any other, Will Ospreay or anybody else. And I think for him, it was a very, powerful moment. Plus, he looks pretty good bald by choice, pretty powerful choice to make. And he pulls it off. So I got to give him props for it.
And you guys have kind of proven like this tag team kind of thing wrong, where both of you guys are just excelling as single stars. But I really kind of have seen y'all guys grow in like the UK independent scene and across the independent scene, New Japan Pro Wrestling for years. Kind of go back to one of what I think was one of like a turning point moment for y'all, the matchup with FTR in the UK back in 2022. How important was that to kind of where you're at today in your career?
Yeah, I think it was pretty pivotal. I think it was pretty pivotal, to be quite honest with you. I think that, Dax and Cash are two of the hardest hitting son of bitches. They're very proud. They take a lot of pride, and, the professional wrestling that they do and present and the way that they are in the ring is, that's them. That's FTR. That's them 24/7. They're locked in. That's who they are as human beings. They're very respectable, commendable. And for us, it was just kind of this like it felt like it funneled towards this like moment. We had built our name on the UK scene for such a long time. We were just about to step towards going to New Japan, competing in the World Tag League. And it would have been, an opportunity to step in as champions there, which would have been great for us. But just as like a precursor to stepping into that system, that scene, that into Japan, into New Japan, to face two of the very best in what I would have considered at that point our home turf. They were kind of like walking in as the outsiders to fight us on our home turf, and I think the crowd, the audience, the atmosphere really did lend itself to that. And for me, people will talk about lightning in a bottle. They'll talk about when wrestling's great, it's the best, and that is one of those moments for me personally where it did feel like everything coalesced into a moment, and what we gave people was on par with what they expected. So it was unfortunate that we couldn't take the W in the match, but as just like a step, like a dipping our toe into the pool to be like, okay, this is the next step, the next stage in our careers, and where we're going to work towards next. It was a very cool, very like fulfilling feeling.
You did take the W in your last match against Speedball Mike Bailey. I don't
Yes,
know if
sir.
you saw the reaction to that match afterwards, but people were calling it, one of the best television matches of the year. What do you think when you hear things like that after you're going out there and basically killing Speedball and getting the victory?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, doesn't feel bad, like it's I think sometimes maybe people can get too caught up in the swell of, I don't know, those type of opinions and things like that. For me, it's just always about trying to go out there and just give 100% to professional wrestling. I think Speedball Bailey, even though he's had some issues with the Don Callis family here, he's a little bit of like a jilted ex-lover right now towards Kevin Knight. I feel a little bit bad for him. It's a little sad. He's a great wrestler. He hits really hard. He's a fantastic opponent. A person who's always going to bring out the best in other people. And it's just not his time, Maybe if he does a little bit of groveling, knocks on Don's door, says sorry, asks for forgiveness, asks to, step inside the family. Maybe Don would be gracious enough to give him a little bit of a breadcrumb, but he's a stubborn young man, stubborn young fella. I don't think they're gonna step towards doing that anytime soon.
So you mentioned beating the hell out of Speedball and not really caring. Someone else that you beat the hell out of and had a excellent match against recently is someone that you know very well, Will Ospreay. Someone that you nearly dropped on his head just a few months after double fusion neck surgery. So going from staying in his home during the pandemic to almost ending his career, kind of tell us about the journey and the relationship now as it stands with Will Ospreay, who's on his way to Wembley Stadium.
Right. Yeah. Look, Ospreay's, categorically maybe the best of them. So when you're in there with Ospreay, you have to bring the best of you. And unfortunately for him, the best of me is dropping people on their head. And it just so happens that he had himself a little bit of a mischief, had himself a little bit of an injury that made it very advantageous for me to, use my best tools against him. I think that frustratingly so, he is one of the people in the world, one of the only people that I know who, if they set their mind to a task, they're pretty confidently going to step towards accomplishing that. There's a few other people that I know who I'd put inside of that category. I'd put Kyle Fletcher. I'd put myself inside of the same territory. And so he has this indomitable spirit that you have to just get in there and try and break, man. If you don't, he's just going to smother you with elbows and kicks, and he's going to take you down himself. So it's evolved from being brothers and friends and somebody that I, really at one point in my life just did consider one of my closest friends, somebody that I would have come to for anything, with anything, done anything for. But, things happen inside of life, things happen inside of this business where you're going to be taken in different paths and different directions. And it just so happens that where Will's at and where myself is at, where Kyle is at, is 2-3 completely different places. And once those, butt heads, it's just a matter of showing this is why I should be in this spot, and this is why I should have your spot, this is why blah 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 blah. So, I really do enjoy just being in the ring with him from a competitive standpoint, and I hope that he's able to accomplish all the goals that he wants to accomplish, so that on the tail end of it, maybe I can take him away from him.
How did it feel watching the Death Door match? I think unfortunately you were dealing with visa issues that made you miss the show. So how did it feel? Unfortunately, having to watch your team Andrade turn on everybody and not being there to save your friends there.
Yeah, this is a new MacBook. The last one that I was watching on got thrown across the hotel room, so I'm definitely looking to I don't know, recompensate myself this weekend for that against Andrade. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating not being able to be there. Fantastic setup. I think the match itself visually looked amazing. Like I think in situations like that, sometimes as a wrestler, you're like, hey, you're going to be placed into this cage match or placed into this situation, and you don't like understand the full picture of it until you're looking at it. And so, like, the giant like circle cage surrounding the ring was an amazing like visual for me personally to look at. But just to have somebody that we like welcomed into the family with open arms, tried to give all the tools in the world to succeed, then turn on us to cost us a loss in such like a high profile position is it's honestly so frustrating. It really is very frustrating, and so for me that's a big motivator in coming after Andrade this weekend.
And speaking of Andrade, at the beginning of the year, he joins the Don Callis family. But at the same time, over in Japan, he joins United Empire. Now,
Yeah,
for years, I kind of thought there was like a merger or
sucks.
an unsaid alliance because there was like a feeder system. You know, you guys were in United Empire in Japan. You and Cal Fletcher, you go to AEW. You eventually join the Don Callis family. Andrade was in both groups at the same time. Will
Sure.
Ospreay at one point was in United Empire and the Don Callis family at the same time. But Callum Newman recently said that none of you guys are a part of United Empire anymore. So kind of what is your kind of stance on where you stand with United Empire and where Callum is at over in New Japan?
I mean, dude. Okay. Okay. I'm the AEW national champion. The Don Callis family has gold upon gold upon gold. They have the best professional wrestlers in the world. I think looking at it as a feeder system is maybe insulting to the quality that the Don Callis family produces. I think that Don as a manager is always going to be sitting there scouting some of the best talent in the world. And I think that's like a misconception also about Don is that he's conceited in that. But he's somebody who, if he sees genuine talent in a professional wrestler, he'll offer them opportunities, and he can be very gracious in doing so. I think Callum's just a little bit in his feelings. Uh, if he wants to do something about it, there's space to do it. There's time to do it. He can do it in the ring. He can just sit in a backstage interview and call people out if he wants to. But as far as I'm concerned, there's not really anything there. There's no real link. United Empire at one point was, a great system to be part of, but myself personally, Kyle, I know also has moved on, has stepped away from that. It only seems to be Will who's, clinging on to the past there and trying to step back in and rehash old memories with mates. But for us, we're fully locked in on the Don Callis family, and it's just a matter of time before we take that and we take over the world with it, really, the wrestling world.
All right, your finishing move, close your eyes and count to fuck. Run the
Sure.
Jewels song.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic song. I think
Yeah.
you have a lot of like cool names for your moves. So I'm gonna ask, do you have any other names based on rap songs, or what would make a good, move based on a rap song?
Oh, dude, you put me on the spot here. I I don't have a great answer for you, really. I feel like I'd have to sit and look through like my phone. I like the connection between like wrestling and music, and I think Run the Jewels are, they've been some of my favorites for a really long time. I got the chance to meet them at one of their shows in the UK, like nearly 10 years ago. Killer Mike has always been very cool to me on social media and stuff like that. So
big wrestling fan as well.
yeah, exactly. So there is like quite a crossover there inside of that world, and I think it's cool, man. I think it's very cool just to like when I think there's like there'll be pieces that I throw in there just to like show people that like this is who I like, who I'm a fan of, and when people pick up on it and like it translates and like I see people talking about it, it's a pretty cool feeling. But I'll have to workshop the name for you, but I'll get back to you on it.
Real quickly, who else are you listening to
Right now?
Right now, or just like in general, whether it be at the gym or anything like that?
That's a good one. I still, I mean, I've been bumping a lot of, not so much rap, but I've been bumping a lot of Block Party lately. I really like Block Party. And I'd go through phases with it all, man. I went through like a really big Talking Heads phase this year, so I was listening to just like a lot of Talking Heads, which I know, again, like very far departed from Run the Jewels and rap. But I really just go through phases with it all.
All right, SP3, go ahead. See if we are in.
Yeah, have you got the message back from Don?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He said he'll think about it. He said
Okay.
We'll take that.
We got to think about it. We
work
got
on
to
it.
think about it. That's like getting. We'll call you. Don't call us. So I'm good with that.
So maybe next interview I'll have an answer for you boys.
Mark, we appreciate you joining us. Let everybody know and where they can find you at AEW Redemption this Sunday. You can watch Mark Davis drop Andrade El Idolo on his head, and let everybody know what you got going on.
Yep, this Sunday, check it out. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. TBS, AEW Dynamite. Saturdays, 8 p.m. TNT, AEW Collision. MyAEW.com. You can catch me on social medias at Dunkzilla Davis. And just stay tuned because what I'm going to do Andrade this weekend is going to be hilarious.
Thank you, Mark. We appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, boys. Thanks for having me on.
There you go. Mark Davis, everybody, yes. AEW National Champion, AEW Redemption this Sunday. You can watch it on MyAEW. You can watch it on pay-per-view. You can watch it on HBO Max. Mark Davis is going to murder Andrade. And maybe after the match, he'll just get on the mic and be like, and shout out to the new Don Callis family members, Jeremy and SP3.
Can't wait, right? This is going to happen. Joel will be there to confirm.
Yeah, we'll get Joel. We'll get Joel to at the press conference ask Don Callis if we are officially in the Don Callis family. And
then when they come for Wembley Stadium, I can get my Don Callis family dress code and rules of conduct, and we'll be all set.
Yeah, exactly. SP3, how you doing?
I am doing well, good sir. I like that we start the day. I was more prepared for this interview than the last interview I did on this channel.
Me too.
I came prepared with questions. Hey, you were flowing. I told you. I complimented you.
I appreciate it
on Friday, but yeah, I came more prepared. I was excited to talk to Mark Davis. He was someone that I've always wanted to speak to because, like I said, I'm a big Aussie Open guy from years back.
I appreciate AEW. Thank you for setting that up. We appreciate it, and yes, glad we got Mark Davis on the show. Yeah, they were like 10 o'clock. I was like, yes, it'll be at the start of our show. Hope that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, sure. That's totally fine.
I was like, yeah. So yes, again, appreciate AEW. Appreciate Mark Davis for joining us. Everybody, leave a thumbs up on the video. Let me get that out of the way. Leave a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications. You can leave a super chat, all that fun stuff. Do we have to talk about Raw?
It's getting depressing watching WWE television right now. Like it's getting quite depressing. We could talk about the whole weekend because you only talked about it with Joel, which is basically like talking about freaking the Boston Celtics with a Knicks or Lakers fan.
Yeah, but you reviewed like Saturday night's main event, so I don't want to put you through. Like, I don't have much more to add about some of this weekend stuff. I tweeted this, and it actually got like a lot of traction, which was very funny. I was like, I just want to play Six Rings the entire show with SP3. I don't want to talk about Raw at all. And that actually got like way more likes in response than it should have. I figured to get like 2 likes, and like, nah, people will actually like, yeah, you should actually do this. That sounds better than talking about Raw. So
All right, we'll do one of our fast reviews, and then we'll spend the last hour playing Six Rings. See if we can get the 6 rings.
I do have to go at 12, so I do have to run at 12, so we have to end the show then. But yeah, I mean, what is there to say about Raw? No women's wrestling, no real women's segments on the show. I mean, Io and Danhausen, it was about as close as you were gonna get. The wrestling wasn't even like good. You know?
No, there was some good matches on the show. The 2 tag matches that booking, not booking, but the one at the start of the show and the one in the middle of the show, those were good. But other than that, it's nothing that I'm gonna say in my top 10 on Thursday. It's nothing that stands out like that. So
I'm not saying like I was clamoring for a Seth Rollins opening the show or anything, because I thought that the exchange with Solo was kind of just whatever, and I was like, I don't really care about any of this bloodline kind of lore stuff, and now we're gonna get interference in the Roman match potentially, and like, whatever.
Yeah.
But my issue with Seth Rollins not opening the show is that they said Seth Rollins was going to open the show, and so
did.
when they bring out the Vision, I'm like, oh, they're confused. They have no idea what's going on this show, because a day ago, y'all said Seth is opening. And here we are 24 hours later, and you're opening with this tag match.
That up. It's quite obvious. Y'all ripped that up, and y'all went with other plans.
Yeah, all that tells me is y'all completely changed plans like an hour before the show. And if y'all change plans an hour before the show, this probably ain't going to be a very good show. And it was not a very good show. No. The tag match happened. The Vision won. Okay. Sure. Match was fine. That's all I got.
Yeah, it was a pretty good sprint, especially when Javon went on fire. He looked good in the ring. Dragon Lee was bumping around for everybody, and the Vision wins. I don't think that WWE has gotten the memo that the fans don't like the Vision. Like this, the heat that they're getting is more like go away heat, or we don't want you here heat, more than it is we hate you heat. That's why I don't understand devoting like 20-25 minutes to the Vision on this show, because then you have Alpha Academy who comes out to make the save for the baby faces. Otis is beating the hell out of both tag team champions on his own until Braun Breaker gives him this Demora. Oh my god, that spear was ridiculous. Like Otis's head bounced off the mat on the outside. That was crazy. And then he gives Tozawa a spear in the ring, and then he gives Otis another spear to finish things off, and they stand tall. Basically what we saw last week. I think that this show last night really struggled from the fact that it lacked star power. Now that CM Punk is over on SmackDown, Roman Reigns taking a week off, it stands out a bit more, because when Roman takes a week off, it seems that Brock takes a week off as well. And it's like, wouldn't you plan this better so that one is here if the other isn't here, and then you can both have them here then the following week, instead of them both being here next week, instead of not one of them being here? Therefore, our biggest stars on the show is Obafemi and Seth Rollins, and it's just like, okay, I've seen these guys every week of the year, so I'm good on this week. And they did nothing important. Seth gets into a freaking basically foreshadowing segment where Solo is setting up his eventual turn to the bloodline and screwing Seth over at SummerSlam, or none of this matters and they're just going to have a one-on-one matchup at SummerSlam, because both are honestly realistic possibilities. And then Oba had a squash match. Like, not much to see here.
Yeah, Oba faced JD McDonough, and it's like, okay. Cool. You beat JD McDonough, who just lost to Danhausen at Saturday night's main event. That was another thing that annoyed me, is they do Dominic against Joe Hendry, and Dominic loses, and then right after that they're like, and it's Dominic and Danhausen at SummerSlam. Like, I just watched this dude lose to Joe Hendry. You think I care about him facing Danhausen at SummerSlam? Like, no.
They expect you to care.
Like,
this is looking rough. You want to know the cage match rating for last night's show?
Ooh. Oh, let me guess.
Guess it.
Because I think when they rate this stuff, like, they do kind of factor in like promo stuff. Not that like any of the promos were like great, but I feel like there have been worse episodes. No women's stuff is gonna drag it down. I'm gonna go like 3.4.
Wow, you almost nailed it, bro.
Oh, really?
It's 3.8.
Oh, 3.8. Oh, okay. They were actually a little bit higher.
You almost nailed it right on the spot.
Okay.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Highest rating that it's gotten is a 7 out of 10. None of the matches have above a 6.42 out of 10. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think the LA Knight stuff might have boosted it a little bit. I think the Seth stuff might have boosted it. This is not from my perspective. This is from the perspective of, like, you know, casual kind of people.
But I didn't think anything that Seth did on the show was boostable or
no, but like people, I mean, there just wasn't much on this show anyway. But I think people like Seth. So
I don't understand why.
Seth has got shooters, you know? Seth has got shooters out there.
We both know this. You watch the 24 hours stream.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, so I could, you know, I can kind of, I mean, I don't quite get it, but you know, I could see Seth again having some people who will go to bat for him and boosting those numbers and everything. Yeah, Oba just squashes JD. It's like, all right, sure. Again, Joe Hendry beats Dominic, and then they're like,
there was a lot.
Dominic and Danhausen.
There was a lot of what was?
Yeah, they're gonna overrun him.
It was like in 5. He was in a backstage segment where the Judgment Day threatened him. That set up the in-ring segment where he had the money and Judgment Day comes out, they jump him, and then Hendry makes the save. He had a backstage segment again where him and Hendry approached the Judgment Day. Judgment Day realized they have fake monies. JD throws the bag, sets up the Oba matchup. Then he came out to bring the Judgment Day to the ring for the Oba matchup. That is now 4 different segments. And then finally he got involved in Joe Hendry versus Dominic Mysterio later on in the show. 5 different Danhausen segments.
It was a lot of Danhausen. They think, and I mean they're partially correct. Like, they think he's a huge star, and so they're like, we're gonna build the entire show around him. And I mean, there's some credence to that. Like, he's definitely a big star, right? Like,
yeah,
he gets good reactions. He sells merchandise. He always has like biggest lines at the media call or the fan fest and things like that. So they think he's a huge star. The thing is he's a huge star because he almost feels like an attraction with things. Yes. He's not a guy that is going to like carry the entire show to
he only wrestles
level.
On the big shows.
Yeah. So he shouldn't be in this many segments. Like, I'm fine if he's like, you know, a pretty big part of the show. He just should not be in this many segments overall. But He was, and they almost needed it though, because like we were talking about, they had no Roman, they had no Brock. They didn't want to do this with Seth.
It's like they didn't even plan anything for the show. The show ended at like 10:15 p.m.
Oh yeah, it was over very quickly. Well, again, this is another point to, I think they just tore everything up, and we're like, all right, we're gonna book this thing on the fly, or we're gonna book this thing an hour before the show, because it ended 15 minutes earlier than it typically does, and the opening segment changed, so it just felt like they went out there and like, all right, we'll figure it out as we go type of thing. And that's what, because LA Knight's promo was like fine, but it also felt like it went on for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm like, they're just having this dude out here to kill time at this point. And then, yeah, the show still ended 15 minutes early. I can't believe they had no women stuff on
That's
show.
Insane to me. Like,
you had no follow-up.
Like,
I know.
Are you not building anything for the women's scene? Like, you could have had Fatal Influence on the show after winning the tag team titles. Lyra had a segment with Soul on the show.
Yeah,
that should have
been
on the show instead of the ad break.
Yeah, that being on the ad break was absurd to me. Like, Soul is wrestling Raquel next week for the title because we need that match again.
And that was all set up in the ad break.
Yeah, it was set up in the ad break.
And Raquel, because she said you have to say it with rolling your R's. So Raquel Rodriguez going up against Sol Ruca for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. They had a promo to set that up. Then Sol responded, and then Lyra interrupted him. And Lyra was good in the segment too, or at least even show the social media video that they put up about Lyra, because that was really good as well. Something on the actual show.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't have the Lyra stuff on the show after doing that big angle at Saturday night's main event and then doing like nothing as a follow-up to that. That's absurd to me. Yeah. Like, why do all of that at Saturday night's main event if you're not gonna reference it and have Lyra on Raw? Like, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like, there's no reason for you to not do this. It's all there in front of you. Why are we not following up on our major angles from our major shows? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Again, like, if you want to do the Sol and Raquel stuff on the ad break, I think that's stupid because it's your women's Intercontinental title, and you should probably give them, you know, especially if you're doing a match next week, you should probably put them on the main show to build their match for next week. But fine, they weren't on Saturday night's main event at all. Why are you following up Saturday night's main event with not having them on the show? Absolutely absurd. I assume Fatal Influence would be on SmackDown, but they could have been on Raw. It's not the women's tag team titles don't have a brand, so yeah, they could have been on Raw. It's just a complete miss of a show. I watched it all. It was tough for me to hold my attention. Like, really tough for me to hold my attention. Like, there was just nothing.
I will tell you, dude, I'll be honest. Before, like, the space of time between the last matchup and the main event of Jacob Fatu and LA Knight, I started playing 5-star Booker, and I got some of my highest scores yet. Like, that was what I did to kill time, because I was like, this show is just not getting my attention. Like, I predicted everything that was going to happen. I was like, with the Danhausen thing, I was like, oh, he's probably going to come out with Io Sky to take care of Liv, and then he's out on Io Sky on the car. So, like, nothing on the show really kind of took for me. Like, the biggest note from the show is an ad break promo with Lyra saying that she beat up Bailey and sent her packing from WWE. That one line is the biggest note from the whole entire show.
Yeah, and that was on an ad break promo to saying they sent Bailey packing. Okay, I don't know how you didn't have a follow up to that after you shot that whole angle at Saturday night's main event. What was the point of doing that whole angle if you were just not going to reference it and not put Lyra on television the following episode of Raw? It made no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. But I don't book the shows, you know?
None of us do, but here we are. We're forced to talk about it, so you don't have to watch the show. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Imagine if Joel had to do this show after doing the post show last night.
He probably just wouldn't review Raw, and I'd be like, well, I got nothing to say about Raw. What do you want? The show sucked. That's it.
Let's see how long Joel's post show was last night. Let's see how quick he tried to get through this. Because you know Joel, if he don't like a show, he gonna try to get through it as fast.
Oh yeah,
as
he
possible.
runs through it. Yeah.
It was 44 minutes long.
He didn't even go
Never-
an hour.
Never change, Joel. Never change. I love the fact that we knew with Joel. He ain't do it. He ain't talking about this crap too long.
No. Yeah, he just recaps the segment and moves on. He has nothing else to add
Doesn't even
to it.
share his opinion on the
No.
segment. He just like it was a segment. It happened.
Yeah, it's
Then-
fine. That's it. Just over it. Over it. Ah. The main event was LA Knight and Jacob Fatu. This all got set up throughout the show. This was dumb too, in that they announced this match and Jacob Fatu's like, I'm not showing up. You're not telling me I'm going to wrestle. And then he's shown in the stupid entrance thing, you know, where they show the arrivals. He's shown just showing up. It's like, what? Like, wow,
No,
Jacob
that was
Fatu,
only-
you showed them.
Only, an online thing. That was only a social media thing.
Why, like, why even do it though? Like, why even send that tweet of like, I ain't showing up? Jacob Fatu arrived earlier today. Like, oh, okay, wow. He showed them that he wasn't gonna show up. So stupid. Like, so stupid. Solo and Seth did a promo, and they're like, maybe we can work together.
Solo
What?
made Seth an offer he can't refuse. He wants to have his back at SummerSlam against Roman because he knows that the bloodline is going to get involved, which would work great if this was immediately as soon as they reunited, and we haven't seen 2 Roman Reigns title matches that had no bloodline interference whatsoever.
Why is Seth like? Why is Seth even entertaining this? You know?
I mean, and Solo's making an offer he can't refuse. Solo is very convincing when you give him a chance. All the stuff I said about Solo coming off as a good babyface, he ain't shown none of those qualities in this segment.
This wasn't the segment for him to do it. Like, I don't think he's good at like kind of in-ring long promo segments. I think he's very good at like short, even like live stuff and backstage stuff. Like short, just kind of make a quick quip, do a facial expression type of things. Also, the material isn't good. Of like, I'm gonna watch your back against Roman Reigns.
I'm gonna be what you were for Cody when y'all beat Roman all those years ago.
Like, who could care about Solo? And again, why is Seth?
They're just rehashing and reheating the same nachos over and over and over again.
Again, why is Seth like? And like, yeah, I'm going to trust you, dude. The dude who basically kept Roman's title safe for 1,300 days is like, yes, this is the guy that I'm going. I definitely have never seen the bloodline be like, I'm out of the bloodline, and then 2 weeks later, I'm back in the bloodline. Like, never seen that one before. But this is the time, guys.
Trick. That was a new. They came up with a new one. They came up with a new trick. That's what Seth's gonna say. They came up with a new trick to beat him.
Even the fans were like, "This sucks." Like they were booing this shit. They're like, "This is terrible." Like why are we doing this? LA Knight faced Jacob Fatu in the main event. I thought this had high DQ potential.
Yes.
And then I was like, yeah, but they'll beat LA Knight. They don't care. and they beat LA Knight.
I was like, they're gonna protect LA Knight. They're gonna have a DQ finish here. It's gonna be great. And then he just takes the Samoan drop. He hit the BFT and couldn't get because they distracted the referee. I was like, oh damn! I thought he was going to win with that, but nope. You ain't beating no Bloodline member. Get out of here.
No.
One-on-one clean? Nah, you good.
Yeah, I was like, maybe it's a DQ. Like, a DQ makes sense because LA Knight is super hot and you probably should protect him. Jacob, you should definitely be protecting. Like, he's only lost to Roman. You should definitely, like, not beat him in this situation. So, like, it could be a DQ. And I was like, they don't like LA Knight like that. They will definitely beat this dude. And they beat him. Yeah. I know interference and distraction and all this stuff doesn't matter. They still beat him. They don't care about him.
They beat him. They did beat him. And then the Bloodline destroyed them post-match and stood tall to end the show. First time that we've seen Jacob, Jimmy, and Jay all on the same page. 2 weeks before SummerSlam, so I expect the baby faces. Yes, the Bloodline are the heels in this storyline. If you weren't aware, because of the fans keep cheering Roman. LA Knight's like, yeah, that Roman, he's gonna cheat and he's gonna do this, and the fans are like, OTC, OTC, OTC. Every time Seth says something bad about, they're like, boo, no, we love Roman, F you.
There was a Cass vignette. He's coming back. No sign
that was
of
a good
Enzo.
One.
Yeah,
I like that. I like what they did, kind of playing off how his first run ended and all the struggles that he's been through, injuries, firing, addiction, and now where he's at now. So it looks like they're trying to build them up. I'm hoping that either next week or at least the final vignette, or next week would be the final vignette.
Yeah, next week's the final.
You see Enzo walk into the vignette, the little area that he's standing at, and being like, maybe because they did start off this vignette with him turning on Enzo. Everything went wrong the moment he turned on Enzo.
Yeah, we'll see if Enzo is part of this in the end. No, we shall see. Anything else from Raw?
Chad Gable and Penta beat Ethan Page and Rusev in a good matchup.
It was the best match on the show. Low bar.
Yeah, low bar, but it was a good matchup. All four are pretty good workers. Gable and Penta building up to their SummerSlam matchup, which I think if it gets time, it could be a show stealer on the card. So I'm looking forward to it. A lot of SummerSlam kickoff footage, a lot of Fanatics footage on the show. There was a Paul Heyman promo with a video package documenting Brock Lesnar's dominance inside Hell in a Cell. And he says that the streak everybody thinks is going to be broken at SummerSlam is Brock Lesnar's Hell in a Cell streak. But instead, it's going to be Oba streak. But I'm pretty sure that you ended his streak at Clash in Italy. But, okay.
Yeah, what streak does Oba have?
I don't know. I was so confused on what he was saying. And then we had part 3, 4, and 5 of the Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins build up to SummerSlam. And it's so hilarious because they were so short, and it's quite obvious now what they're doing. They're literally breaking up the video package that we're going to get at SummerSlam.
Yeah. I hate these things. I said it last week. It's like, it makes no sense to me of why you keep doing these little short videos. It doesn't add gravity to this match to me, because the video packages are too short to mean anything. I did like the last one where they were both like, yeah, that Shield reunion sucked.
Hart wasn't in it.
That was terrible. I did like that terrible. One. The others, it was like, sure. But yeah, I didn't like them last week. I didn't like them this week.
The fourth one was hilarious. Talking about their first meeting. I have Money in the Bank 2016. Seth winning. Seth alluding to the fact he was like, yeah, it was supposed to end all well, but it didn't. And then they didn't show what happened after he won the title.
Yeah, these video packages are They're not doing anything for me, not at all. But that was no women's matches, no women's segments. Like that's the state of this division right now. There's no care into it. I mean, the champion hasn't defended her title once. SummerSlam will be the first time.
But she's a ring general, Jeremy. In case
I saw that.
In case you're wondering,
Yeah.
I did watch the first episode and half of the second episode.
I've just seen the clips. I haven't.
We'll talk about it on Thursday. We'll talk about AEW and WWE Unreal.
All right. Yeah, ring general, sure.
She's a ring general.
Ring general that you can't put in the ring, apparently. Like
WWE Unreal is just funny to just see how badly WWE is at the creative process. There's not
hilarious.
Real communication going on. I think that's the big thing that is why it doesn't work.
I'm sure you've seen the clip with the Braun Breaker thing, and we did get a super chat about it. C. Delgado. Good thing they didn't push Braun down our throats. Yeah, that's a reference from Unreal where they said they didn't want Braun to win the Royal Rumble because they didn't want to push him down fans' throats. So instead, they're like, let's have him do some opening tag match bullshit with Austin Theory, Otis, and Akira Tozawa.
Let's keep beating him to the point that he's just viewed as a mid-carder. And then we can start from there.
Yeah. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why are we... That's a stupid reason if we don't want to push him down fans' throats.
Watching the first episode, and it goes back to Clash... what was it called? Was it Clash in Paris? I think it was Clash in Paris, when he delivers the spear to Roman through the table. And I'm just like, man, he was so over. It was like the sky was the limit. This is when we were like thinking, oh, he could be WWE champion by WrestleMania. He could be WWE champion by the end of 2026 at the latest.
Yeah, everyone thought that. Everyone was like, oh, he'll win it at WrestleMania. They've got to have him win it at WrestleMania. And then Seth got hurt, and we were on the front line of like he should win it here. Like, why is he not going to win it now? And then everyone's like, don't worry, he'll win it at WrestleMania because if he doesn't win it now. He didn't win it at either of them. And now at SummerSlam, he's going to be teaming with Austin Theory against Otis and Akira Tozawa. Imagine at this point last year if you said Braun Breaker at SummerSlam is going to be teaming with Austin Theory against Otis and Akira Tozawa. They'd throw you in a jail cell for how they'd throw you in an insane asylum and be like, nah, you get in them padded walls over there. You're talking way too crazy if you think Braun Breaker is going to be teaming with Austin Theory against Otis and Akira Tozawa. Go to the padded cell. And that's what's happening. And absolutely insane that they can't figure this out.
Breaker was working with Roman Reigns and CM Punk and Cody Rhodes this time last year, and now he is working with Akira Tozawa and Otis. And they're probably not going to be on the SummerSlam card because they announced a non-title match for next week on Raw. That'd be even worse if he doesn't make the SummerSlam card at all, after he opened last year against Roman Reigns and Jey Uso.
I think it'll end up on SummerSlam. I think next week next week will end in some type of DQ, or maybe even Otis and Tozawa win to set up a title match. I think it'll end up on SummerSlam. But the fact that this is a conversation after last year for Braun is still absurd. Like, well, is he even going to be on SummerSlam? And if he is, again, Otis and Tozawa is who you're working against? You went from Roman Reigns and Jey Uso to Otis and Tozawa? What? Come on, what are we doing?
This company seems like immune or scared. Like anytime there's a chance for them to push a young star to the next level, they always go to the safest route possible. Braun Breaker is supposed to win the Royal Rumble. Nah, we don't want to shove them down their throats. Let's have Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble instead.
Yeah, that was beast though.
It's just ridiculous. It's like you want to give it to people who don't really need these wins, who don't really need to be in that position anymore. They're at a high enough position where anywhere on the card they're going to be important. That's what Roman Reigns is. I understand Roman Reigns said you had 2 years, you didn't get the job done. Now I'm back here. Now I'm back on top. I appreciate him for that, and I respect the hell out of him for being the politician that he is. That's what the wrestling business is all about, folks. But I just feel like this company will always go to these safe options of Roman, Seth, Punk, Cody, and then if they're not going to those, they'll go to the underneath guys, the one tier below the tippy top big four. It's the Drew McIntyres of the world, the Randy Ortons of the world. Maybe we'll give us a chance to Sami Zayn. There goes Sami Zayn. Well, Sami Zayn could get an opportunity. There he goes. Here you go. Gunther is there as well. And then we'll have a random like a Damian Priest once in a while. He'll get a run with it. And we'll say that we'll pin him over, but he's really in that like third, fourth tier. Like that's what WWE has become. There's no upward mobility in the company right now.
No, none. Absolutely none. Unless you're Tom Brady. Tom Brady will be.
Is this really gonna happen? This is WrestleMania 43.
I think so.
He's so bad he couldn't do a slap. Like we have to understand. I think he needs more time than WrestleMania. WrestleMania is what, 8 months away? That's way too close. He needs like Saudi, 8 years.
They don't care.
He needs like 8 years.
They don't care. They don't care.
Well, Alexa Bliss Gamer X said, how many women's matches do you think we get at SummerSlam? 2, 3 tops.
All right, Io and Liv, obviously.
Yep.
The ladder match.
Women's ladder match, yeah.
Who's the U.S. champion? Oh, Tiffany.
Tiffany,
right?
she's in the ladder match.
She's in the ladder match, yeah.
Yeah. So that leaves that's what I said. 3 tops, because that leaves room for either a women's tag team title matchup or an intercontinental title match.
I don't think they're doing an intercontinental title match.
I can see them doing Soul and Lyra. Yeah, they're not going to do that.
Not after last night. I don't trust them to do anything with that.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I mean, maybe if Nikki returns.
Becky Lynch is not going to be on this card. This card is going to be. No. It's going to suck.
Maybe if Nikki returns, they do a 6-woman tag.
Mm-hmm.
Bellas and Paige against Fatal Influence. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. How many SummerSlam tickets were sold off this Raw? 0 off of this Raw. They might have sold some tickets because they dropped them to $25.
Yeah, $25 discount is working like gangbusters.
Yeah.
4,500 tickets sold in a week.
Yeah, but it wasn't based on anything that happened on the show. That's for sure.
No.
WWE booking and creative are antonyms. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
C. Delgado saying, I hated Darby winning, but at least they did it. I think a lot of people at the time didn't like Darby winning, but then they saw his title run and it's like, all right, you know what? Darby was okay.
Exactly. It made you change your mind.
Yeah. But yes, it especially at the time, it seemed like a mistake, but Vanilla Fumble.
I'm Vanilla, baby.
Is what we call when Tom Brady doesn't kick Logan Paul in the nuts and say those balls were perfect. He should punch him because his arm strength is so good. He doesn't kick.
Yeah, that's the way to go. They're trying real hard to build out this WrestleMania card with celebrities. It's going to be a celebrity mania all over again. Tom Brady's going to be on the card. They're going to get Bad Bunny for the card. They're going to get Pat McAfee back. They're going to convince him, please come back. We promise we'll give you a good storyline. Jelly Roll will be there. I can't wait. Can't wait for next year. Saudi Arabia, yeah.
I mean, that's what the Saudis want. The Saudis want, like, they want the celebrity stuff. It's not only Saudi. This is what TKO wants to do. And look, I know people are like, well, celebrities in WWE has always been a thing. Yes, it has. I'm not going to pretend.
But when it gets excessive, fans always complain. This has been the case since I was a kid. When it gets excessive, it becomes a little too much. I remember at like 7 years old when LT faced Bam Bam Bigelow, there was fans that complained that it was in the main event of that show. I can tell you because my family was full of wrestling fans, and my cousins hated the fact that LT was main event in the show because they were big Shawn Michaels guys, and they were like, Shawn won the Royal Rumble, he should be in the main event. Why is this football player here? He was like, I'm a New York Giants fan. I don't want to see LT in a wrestling ring. Like, that's how it was treated in 1995, let alone 2026 when it's become overkill. It's really gotten almost to the level of 2009 WWE. I don't think it'll ever be as worse as that with celebrity involvement, but I think that it's pretty damn close, and it's at a higher level than even the guest host Raw era.
Because at least the guest host Raw era, which sucked. Let's not pretend otherwise. Like, it sucked. But you knew they were coming in, for the most part, as a one-off, stupid little bit, and then that was that. But if anything, that should have shown that this stuff, like, wrestling fans don't care about this on a, like, weekly basis. It can pop a number if it's, very... if it's seldom used and it's the right person. Obviously, look, Mike Tyson at 14 boosted that way beyond belief. There have been people who have helped things out when it comes to the celebrities in wrestling. Unfortunately, Donald Trump and Vince McMahon, the Battle of the Billionaire stuff, boosted that number beyond belief. So it's worked in certain, but in the fact that the guest host era, they did that shit every week, and it did not help at all. If anything, it was like, this is a turnoff for wrestling fans. And I said it yesterday. I was like, football fans are like, why is Tom Brady degrading himself to wrestling right now? Like, this is the greatest quarterback of all time, and now he's just doing some internet bullshit with Logan Paul, and he might get in the wrestling ring. This sounds terrible. And wrestling fans are like, yeah, we don't want this either. We don't want to see Tom Brady out here. Even when Bad Bunny was first in there, people were like, why is Bad Bunny? And then Bad Bunny proved himself and was like, okay, you know what? Bad Bunny's pretty rules. Yeah. Knoxville stuff was just hilarious. And Knoxville and Sami Zayn still one of the greatest matches ever. So I had no issue with that, but it's just, WrestleMania 24, Big Show and Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, that was a big match.
That was really good too. Once they changed the dynamic, that was perfect.
Yeah. That was a big match as well. Like, it can work, but in small doses.
Yeah, for every Floyd Mayweather and Bad Bunny is a Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Exactly. Like that is kind of the hit to miss ratio on celebrity usage in professional wrestling.
Yeah, it's wrestling fans don't want this, especially involved in sort of bigger angle stuff. When Pat McAfee was in Orton and Cody, like, nobody wanted that. And then Jelly Roll, like, nobody wanted that. Like, if you want to put them in lower level stuff, it can be helpful, it can be beneficial, but nobody wants 15 celebrities on the card. No one wants it, and then they especially don't want it when the rest of the show is so bad. You can mitigate some of the celebrity stuff if like, all right, sure, the celebrity stuff isn't great, but this is really clicking. This is clicking. Look how they're elevating this person. None of that's happening. None of it's happening. And so it's like the celebrity stuff just makes everything look worse in comparison. It's like, wow, you're really using these celebrities as crutches because you got nothing else. Nothing else is clicking right now.
Like when the celebrity guest host Raw era started in the summer of '09, the reason why some people still sticked on and still were WWE fans at the time is because there was really good stuff going on SmackDown. On SmackDown, you had CM Punk doing his slow burn heel turn and feuding with Jeff Hardy. You had the new SmackDown 6 of Punk, Hardy, Edge, Jericho, Johnny Nitro, and Rey Mysterio having banger after banger every single week. You had guys like Dolph Ziggler who were breaking out on the next level. Drew McIntyre making his debut and becoming a star. There was fun stuff going on the Blue brand, so it made it okay that you didn't want to watch Monday Night Raws at that time. You have to actually have something else to kind of go to the other form of your fans, because there is a large section of professional wrestling fans, regardless of what company, what three letters it is, a larger percentage, anywhere between, to me, 65 to 90% of these fan bases are hardcore wrestling fans. They're not the casual fans. Like the myth of the casual wrestling fan is something that has been glorified by WWE for the better part of the last 25, 30 years. And I don't believe it exists. I've been a wrestling fan for my entire life, and I don't know of a lot of these casual wrestling fans that's going to turn around the business and bring the next boom period. Realize it or not, we just had the last boom period. Now it's over. So now it's about finding a new thing.
Yeah. That was Raw, everybody. Hello.
Hello, everyone. About Bayley, do you really think this is it? Do you think Saturday night's main event was the last match?
No. And I actually think Lyra saying, like, I ran her off makes me believe, like, she's definitely coming back.
Mm.
Because that felt very angle-ish to me. But
That's funny. That's funny because it felt more like when Braun Breaker brought up taking care of Ricochet to me.
That's fair. Ricochet, there was a lot more certainty of like when he was leaving and the reporting around him leaving. There's a lot more uncertainty around Bayley. Yeah. Now, do I think Bayley could leave? Yes, 100%. I just don't know when her deal is actually up, because some people have said fall, some people have said end of 2026. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's quite coming to a conclusion. So I think she'll be back. Could, she do one last thing with Lyra and they write her off of that? Maybe they put Lyra over again. To make her look stronger out of this. But I do think she'll be back. I don't know if she's
I don't understand what's the point. If that's what you're bringing her back for, I don't understand the point at all.
For who?
For Lyra. What does Lyra get by beating her up again and putting her over again that she didn't get from beating her clean as a whistle and then destroying her post-match at Saturday night's main event in Madison Square Garden?
Yeah. I mean, if they think that, hopefully she gets a better follow-up, honestly.
No, she's not. She's going to get the same follow-up. That's the thing. That's why I just think that asking for Bayley to come back to put her over again, that doesn't make any sense. That sounds counterproductive for both Lyra and Bayley. If I'm Bayley, if I'm coming back, I want to get the win or continue the story for a little while longer, and maybe eventually you put her over, or eventually you move on, or you go to SmackDown. Whatever it is, they got to have some type of plan for her if she is going to re-sign. But I think because we get this write-off so early, I think that's why the uncertainty is there, because we were expecting at least a few more months of Bayley in WWE. But I tend to feel that we are approaching another report similar to Sheamus and New Day, where her contract was coming up, WWE was renegotiating with her and offered her much lower than she was getting originally.
Bayley can do whatever she wants. Bayley's earned the right to do whatever she wants. If she wants to stay in WWE, okay. I hope they use her better. I hope she does a little bit more. I would personally like to see her in AEW at this point, mainly because like I don't think there's anything else to be done with her in
No.
WWE. Like, I just don't like. They're not going to elevate her to the title picture again. She's just kind of at where she's at, and she's great at it. But it almost feels a little bit. It feels Becky light in that she's trying to help this women's division as much as possible, and they just ain't gonna help her. And
No.
you know, like look what Becky tried to do this entire year, as far as who she tried to elevate, who she tried to work with, and they didn't do anything with it. And now Becky's just been off TV, and who knows when she's gonna return? But that's where Bayley feels.
Created a new character, got it over, elevated the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, tried to elevate Lyra Valkyria, and I think successfully elevated Maxine Dupree to be a regular character on WWE television at the very least, brought back AJ Lee and put her over time after time again, and then put over Sol Ruka upon her getting called up to the main roster. But Becky Lynch, honestly, coming into this run after her return last year, it felt like this was the final run. And then we had the Unreal season 2 comments where she said that she signed her last contract with the company. So I know she said something else in a recent interview about that, but this has always felt like this is one of Becky's final runs with the company. With Bayley, it still felt like there was still more that she could do and still more that she can contribute either to WWE or to the wrestling business in general, a lot more outside of WWE than in WWE, because like you said, she has accomplished so much in WWE. There's not much else she can do. So I do feel like I as far as if the question was, should Bayley leave? In my opinion, yes, she should, because she has done everything that she can. This company is not trying to help her in what she is trying to do as far as like helping the women's division and in the future, as far as like post career, when you feel like you have done everything and you want to hang up your boots, yeah, I think that the door is still going to be open for you to go back to WWE. But as far as spending your final years in the ring, if this is going to be your final years, I think you got to do it outside of WWE, because there's no kind of future. And you see what they're doing with like people who are in a similar situation to you, who are loyal to the company, like Natty. Natty re-signed in 2024 after it seemed like a lot of people outside of WWE were interested in her. She re-signed. She spent a year on the sidelines going to other promotions and showing that she still had some passion and could do something creative with her character. She came back. They made her be the same character. Then eventually she turns and she's able to be that character. She's on TV for like 2-3 weeks, and they sent her ass to the PC and said, work with those young girls, because we don't got no time for that shit up here.
Meet Norma says, soon Auntie Pam will be all elite and I'll cry. I mean, I think it would be something. I think it would be something. Bayley and Mercedes tease stuff all the time on Twitter. They've been doing this shit for like 3 years now. I ain't reading into Mercedes posting graphics and GIFs and all of that kind of thing. That's just what Mercedes does, you know. And then if it looks back and Bayley does join, it's like, oh, she knew something. Like, I don't know. Maybe she did. But again, I feel like she posts this stuff all the time. So I'm not buying anything from Mercedes teasing. Mercedes is a troll. Bless her. She rules.
Yeah, she is.
But she's a troll. Yeah, she's a troll when it comes to that. So I wouldn't read too much into that. I don't know what Bayley. Like, I would like to see her elsewhere, just because I don't think there's anywhere to go in WWE. But I don't know if she wants to do that. No idea.
Believe in yourself, girl. We're gonna get you out of there. We like the guy talking to the dog at the pet shop. Like, we gonna get you out of there, sis.
All right. Anything else from WWE?
I feel like there was something else I wanted to mention. Was there like an interview where someone said anything? I feel like there was something else I wanted to mention, but I forget it now.
I don't remember if there was any type of interview. Like this
Damn
morning
it.
or yesterday or the
I
weekend?
think maybe either yesterday, after your show, so you probably didn't address it. But I forget it
Uh,
now. Someone said it in the chat too, but I totally forgot because I got so into the Bailey conversation.
oh, I don't know.
Yeah, well, Janelle Grant update. You want to give a Janelle Grant update?
It's going to private arbitration, and
Yeah.
I hope Janelle Grant gets the piece that she deserves. That's it. That's all I can say about it. You know, I hope she just gets the piece that she deserves, and it's probably best because wrestling fans suck that it's not going to play out publicly because she's already gotten a lot from wrestling fans just based on what has come out. So yeah, it's probably best that it's not going to play out publicly. No, I just hope that she gets what she's looking for out of this.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so as well because this has been, uh, I know a very kind of stressful time period of her life. So if she can move on and move past it, I think that's for the best.
Yeah. I don't know as far as the comments. Whoever the
I know Paige said some comments about not having her
yeah
heart into her AEW run. Don't worry, you didn't have to say anything.
like it was like kind of obvious, but
Yes.
at the same thing, um, yeah, at the same thing, they gave her that world title at Wembley. Like what?
Yeah. They gave you a huge moment in your career, and you're just like, my heart wasn't in it.
Yeah,
That would have been. I know Tony Khan was like, that would have been nice to know before I gave you a title win at our biggest show ever.
yeah, yeah. All right. And thank you, Saraya, for ruining Sheeta's run and giving Timeless Tony Storm never come back. Yeah, like if Paige's heart wasn't in it, again, you could kind of see, but man, they tried with her. Like they really did. You know, they gave her those big moments early, and they gave her the big Wembley win. They hired her brother for a little bit. Like
Yep.
they tried to their best to take care of her. Like fine, she's a WWE girl, sure, get it, but you know this is why people are like, don't sign all these ex-WWE people because so many people are just kind of using AEW
And then just leave.
to get back. Yeah. People are asking you about the Doomsday trailer because I don't watch that stuff. Have you seen it?
The Doomsday trailer, it was good. It was good. I wouldn't say it was great. Not a lot of information was given out in the trailer, which I like. I do like. But I think that it was kind of underwhelming to some people, especially the people who went to Cinecon and saw the trailer already. But I got excited seeing the X-Men, seeing Cyclops in his Jim Lee suit for the first time in live action. I got excited for seeing Rogue. Mystique go at it with Elena from the Thunderbolts, seeing the Thunderbolts and the original Avengers and the Fantastic Four in one scene. I'm just ready to see all these interactions, but the trailer did have a feeling of, oh, I just put your favorite superheroes in a film together and didn't have a story to kind of engage you. And maybe they didn't want to give it away because we're still months away from the film, but I would have liked to be a little bit brought in a little bit more from the trailer. So good, but I wanted better.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't watched the trailer and I don't know I don't know too much about the that whole universe. I am watching Spider-Man: Homecoming. That is my current movie while planking. We're gonna go through the entire Tom Holland Spider-Man series. So we will get through that, and then I don't know if we'll actually go watch Doomsday or anything, but that is what we were watching.
Good stuff.
Anything else from wrestling?
I think that is all. New Japan G1 Climax is going well so far. A lot of great matches in the first few nights of the tournament. Saturday, you had Goto and Yoda had a tremendous main event matchup. Hiroki Goto might be like one of the best like underdog baby faces as far as like getting a crowd to rally behind him and lead him to the victory. That was well done. And Yoda Suji's having probably the best start of his in any of his G1 Climax performances so far. I thought that was really good. Roya Uyawa versus Shingo Takagi was a banger. They worked really well with together. The more technical style of Uyawa versus the hard hitting, strong style of Shingo Takagi meshed really well. And Bolton Oleg and Yuto Ice beat the absolute holy hell out of one another and gave me one of my favorite finishes of the G1 Climax so far. Then Sunday, you had a technical wrestling clinic by Yuya Uemura and Zack Sabre Jr. that it will go down as probably one of the best matches of the tournament. It was just so smooth, so clean. Just execution was flawless throughout. The mat work was pristine with each man kind of showing their skills, great exchanges and reversals and counters against one another right up until the final stretch where the work on the arm by Yuya Uemura paid off when he hits his high fly flow standing variation to get the victory. So good stuff there. And then this morning, I thought Konosuke Takeshita and Yuto Ice had an absolute certified banger in the street. They just beat the ever-living hell out of one another. Yuto Ice dropping knees. Takeshita hitting some knees of his own. They just went out there and just had an absolute slugfest. So that was really entertaining to see. And then the main event was a great matchup as well. Shingo Takagi and Bolton Oleg throwing bombs, having a terrific main event to the show. So, and then the big one. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Sonata had a great match. Wait, let me repeat that because y'all might not understand what I'm saying because I haven't said this in a very long time. Sonata had a great match against Yota Tsuji this morning. The best Sonata matchup in 2 years. The best House of Torture member matchup in since last year's G1 final with Evil and Takeshita. Really, I was blown away by that.
Former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Sonata.
Yes.
I got to catch up on the G1 still. I took a pretty big break from wrestling this past weekend because I was just so tired from everything. So I gotta do a G1 catch up here as soon as possible. So yeah, I'll get into it. I'll go through and get back on track with everything. I don't believe you that Sonata had a good match though.
Watch it and you'll be blown away.
All right. We'll see. Jack Perry should have won that match. All right. Anything else wrestling wise?
Well, y'all talked about Collision from Saturday. Like the Collision the week before, I said on our post show, I was like, this was one of those Collision lineups that were just like, I don't know how this show's gonna be. And then it had that Mark Davis speedball matchup that kind of saved it. This show didn't have that match.
No.
It had a bunch of good matches, but a lot of matches that amounted to 2024 Rampage.
Yeah. Which is based on the Rampage Wrestling Simulator.
Absolutely, you know it, brother.
All right, some hoops talk. If you don't like the hoops talk, if you don't like us playing 6 rings, tune out now because that's the last 40 minutes of this show, everybody.
Did you see Love is Blind UK?
No, we're watching Ultimatum right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going.
Oh, that was what I wanted to say. That was the news I wanted to bring up. Sammy Guevara removing AEW from his bio on social media. Do you think that is just another Sammy ploy, or he's actually might be leaving?
It feels like a Sammy ploy. Tony really likes Sammy. That's the thing. like Tony was at Sammy's wedding and everything. Like Tony really likes Sammy. I think Tony wants to keep Sammy. I just don't know like where Sammy like fits with anything. So maybe Sammy is looking at other options, you know? Like maybe he is like, oh, okay, I can do more in TNA. I can potentially do more at NXT.
That would be the funniest TNA signing of all time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because of what happened in 2020. That would genuinely tickle me if Sammy Guevara signed with AEW.
Yeah, look, Sammy, I understand like Tony likes him to a point. He just won't put him on television. I mean, he just got passed on the depth chart by so many people. Like he kind of hurt himself in some ways, and then he just got passed on the depth chart. Like, why do you need Sammy Guevara when you've got Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher? You know, they got over to a bigger extent than Sammy. Sammy never connected like that, and he got opportunities. It just never happened, and so he just couldn't maintain, and so he just wasn't able to kind of stay on television, and now he's just in ROH. And I think Tony likes him. That's why he uses him so much in ROH. That's why he gets the tag titles every 2 seconds. But there is just a point of they ain't going but so far with Sammy, and he probably sees that right now, and maybe again he thinks I can go elsewhere and boost my name again and show the things that I can do, and maybe I'll be brought back and I'll be a bigger star. He's still pretty young, right? Like, there's no way Sammy's over 30. I mean, maybe he's just over.
No, he is.
I think he's 32.
Like 31.
He's 32.
32,
yeah. He just turned. Oh, he's actually about to turn 33. So,
okay.
But still, early 30s is like you got time when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, it's just Sammy never got there, and so I think it's a ploy though. I think he ends up staying, but it wouldn't like surprise me if he decided to go elsewhere for a little bit, and try to boost his name outside of AEW and then return. I think he eventually returns at some point.
I could see that. I can see him being one of those guys who tries out outside of AEW for a little bit. Honestly, I think if he signed with TNA, what's stopping him from being like a X Division international champion?
Yeah. Your mic cut, SB3. Now you aren't muted, or unless the mute was late. Now you're muted. Oh, it says you're muted. I can't unmute you. Oh, it was like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, can't unmute your guest. Their mic isn't connected. It seems like your mic isn't connected, is what it says. Do you want to leave and come back in? Yeah, it said you were lagging, and then your mic like just kind of cut out. So I don't know what happened. It's not me for once. You know, mine actually held up. I was actually very surprised mine held up for the entire 24 hours. I didn't feel like I had any type of lag. It was just a StreamYard issue when it came to the audio with certain guests, as we saw. Oh, actually, you guys didn't see this, but Mark Davis had the same issue we had on the 24-hour stream. Is SB3 had popped on after Mark Davis, and I was talking to Mark just fine. And then SB3 popped on, and all of a sudden Mark couldn't hear me anymore, which we'll blame Cher Delaware, because that was the bit on the 24-hour streams that we just blamed her every time. But it was not her fault. It was just completely StreamYard trying to fuck on us the entire time on the stream, and then with the Mark Davis interview this morning. All right, SB3 is loading back up. I don't know if he's laggy or what, because it's like taking a while for him to like load up. All right. You good? Can you hear us? Can you say something?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. You're talking about Sammy, I think.
Yeah, no, I said like Sammy is someone who feels like he can be a great success immediately in TNA. He has experience on television. He was a success in the early going of AEW. Former was 3-time TNT champion. He was worked programs with Cody Rhodes and Chris Jericho in his career. Like he's someone who has all the credentials that TNA would look for in a guy that they can push to the top level. He had more credentials coming in than Santana coming back to the company 2 years ago. So I think that he would be someone that if I'm TNA, I want to grab up and bring to my promotion immediately. He's someone who could be a big star in MLW. So maybe Sammy, that's what he needs to do in his career right now is go elsewhere, be a bigger star there, and maybe he'll be more kind of utilized in a better way if he comes back to AEW or even gets a shot at WWE.
Wasn't he supposed like he went to TNA and he was supposed to like lose a match and he was like,
yes,
I ain't losing.
That's why I said it would be funny for me
Yeah.
for him to sign with TNA because he was sent there during the pandemic, during the TNA AEW partnership, and he was kind of the first salvo that kind of marked the end of that whole relationship because he was the first one that gave them like any issues going to TNA. He was supposed to compete for like the X Division championship. He refused to do it. So then he sat at home for like months as they did the whole angle with MJF and Jericho. And then he came back when MJF turned on the Pinnacle. I mean, no, it created the Pinnacle to turn on the Inner Circle.
Well, different regime with TNA now. That was like 5 regimes ago at this point.
This is true.
So yeah, maybe he can go there and build himself back up and head back to AEW eventually. All right, hoops talk. LeBron James has still not made a decision. He's never going to make a decision. That's the update on LeBron James. I like the Matisse Thybulle signing for the Lakers. I think the Lakers have done well to build a good roster around Luka.
Yeah,
they're a Luka injury away from being completely fucked because they got nobody else who can like carry things. I know Reeves, but I don't know about number 1 option Austin Reeves, and there's not a strong number 2 option there. But I like what they've done around Luka overall.
Yeah, I like the team. I would say I would easily put us top 4, top 5 in the Western Conference. I think Thunder and Spurs have 1 and 2 on lock. Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves. Those are the only teams that I will say that are as good, if not better, than my team. But definitely the Spurs and the Thunder.
The Timberwolves are iffy to me.
That's why I said 4 or 5, but I think that they have a lockdown center, a stopper, defensive stopper in Rudy Gobert. They have one of the top 10 best players in the league in Anthony Edwards, and they have a top 10 point guard in LaMelo Ball. That should be enough in the Western Conference.
They got no front court, none.
No,
they got Gobert. They're starting Trey Lyles right now. Like, Trey Lyles wasn't even in the league last year. Owen Behringer, who's played like 500 total minutes. They got no front court depth. That's what scares me about the Timberwolves is, Edwards and Ball could be good. It could go very badly, honestly. I think Jaden McDaniels is going to hit growth, but their front court depth completely scares me. I think the Rockets are still a little slept on just because of how the playoffs went for them, but they're running back kind of the same team. Adding Marcus Smart as well is a good pickup for them. I think the Rockets could completely fail in the playoffs like they did this past season, but regular season wise, like they were a 5 seed this past regular season. They were a good team throughout the regular season. Like I think they'll be okay in the regular season. Look, if McDaniels plays the 4, then you got an undersized 4, and then you're starting Io at the 2 or 3 and Edwards at the other spot, then you kill your bench depth. So then your bench is Bones Highland and Trey Lyles. Like, I understand the thought of McDaniels playing the 4, but the fact that McDaniels might have to play the 4 shows their lack of front court depth. So you're either killing your bench or you're killing your front court because they just don't have those pieces right now.
Either way, you're killing something.
Yeah, that's why I don't like fully buy into the Wizards. Sorry, not the Wizards. I was reading Norm's thing. I don't fully buy into the Timberwolves. Yeah, Bones, Lyles, and Terrence. I like Terrence Shannon. Bones Highland is who he is. Like, he'll give you those games where he drops 20 and you're like, oh man, he should play more. And then he plays more and he screws up every defensive assignment and chucks a bunch of terrible shots. And again, Trey Lyles wasn't in the league last year. If your bench depth is Bones Highland, Trey Lyles, and Terrence Shannon, you got issues. You got issues. I like how King Davian says, like, right as we were getting into basketball talk, not to be off topic. This is very on topic. How do you feel about the Lou Dort trade? It had to be made, like, unfortunately, because apparently ownership wasn't going to spend into the second apron. And, okay, everything I thought that was going to happen with the Thunder this offseason happened. I thought they would re-sign Hartenstein, and I thought they would trade Joe, Wiggins, and Dort. And all of those things happen. They only got draft picks back because they couldn't take on more salary because of the second apron stuff. And so they just got a bunch of second-round picks. Hopefully we can flip those picks during the regular season and get somebody. Dort wasn't great last year. I think it was kind of understated how bad he was, especially on the offensive end. Defensively, he made everything easier, though, because he took the top assignment, so you could slide Caruso down to the second option. You could slide Kaysen down to the second option. Now those guys got to slide up to the first option. Offensively, though, it's going to be better because Kaysen's just a better offensive player in legitimately every aspect than Dort is. And defensively, like, Kaysen's just as good as Dort. He creates more turnovers than Dort as well. Dort was very physical, made life tough for the first assignment, but didn't, like, create a ton of turnovers or anything. And Kaysen's going to create those turnovers. The depth is a weird thing because Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins were such good regular season players, and now you're effectively replacing them with, like, kind of rookies like Bennett Sturts. I don't know how he's going to play. Nikola Topic, I like him, but he's gone through a lot, and I don't know how he's going to look. Tomas Sorber, he hasn't played a single minute. Daimora hasn't played a single minute. Like, you're just basically replacing them with rookies who have not played, like, any minutes out there. If these like, 3 of those guys are lottery picks, so you would hope that there's some talent there. The main thing is, like, just health with this team. If Dub's healthy, if AJ's healthy, like, we're fine. We'll be okay. Regular season, I think, will be okay. I think there will be some growing pains this year that we haven't had the past couple of seasons just because we had the same team effectively for the past couple of seasons. Last year was just injuries that kind of did us in. This year, it is going to be new players kind of getting used to each other and everything. But it sucked to see Dort go at the end of the day. Like, Dort was a dude who was undrafted. He was the longest tenured player. He signed before the Shea trade was official. So he was technically the longest tenured player on the team. And he was, like, super Thunder culture guy of, like, he built himself from an undrafted player to a starter on a championship team, and a very important starter. Without those threes against Denver, without that 3 against the Pacers, that 3 against the Pacers in Game 7, that was the 3 where I was like, oh shit, we might actually win a championship. Like, it was, I think we were up 1, and he hit that 3, so we went up 4. This is in the third quarter, and I was like, man, that's a big 3 right there. If we can just get on a run here, like, that was the first time that whole game. Because I didn't even think this when Halliburton went down. I didn't think, like, oh, we've definitely got it now. I was like, no, there's still a lot of games left to be played. But when Dort hit that 3, I was like, we might actually win a championship here. So you won't catch me saying anything bad about Lou Dort. Every day is Lou Dort day. around here.
There you go.
But it's unfortunate we had to trade him because of like money. Like this sucks.
Yeah. It was a def move, money move, second apron move more than anything.
Yeah, it had to be done. So, yeah, getting off Dort now is smart. I think he only falls off, and they got to keep the books good. That's the thing. I do think they're a year or right on time with Dort because his numbers did decline last year. And I like that he's in Atlanta. He's with Wiggins. Atlanta's a weird team now because between Daniels and Dort, like your defense is really good. But now you're playing with like 3 guys on offense, and I don't know how that's gonna look because Daniels and Dort don't offer too much offensively. And maybe I hope Lou surprises people and is actually like comes back around offensively. So, the salary cap, we were in the second apron. It's terrible. I mean, now we're not, but with the Dort deal, we were. That's why we had to move all these guys, unfortunately. Fortunately, we were replacing them with lottery picks, so it's not like we're just like taking veteran minimum guys. Like, well, we just replace them with younger options on cheaper contracts, and hopefully these young options play well enough to where it makes sense and it works out for us. But there's a possibility that the young options don't play that well, and we just kind of had to trade these pieces. Risk. Yeah. I mean, so... It's sort of a risk. It's just a move. It was just a necessary move, unfortunately, because second apron fucks you. So,
hey,
what can you do?
These owners need to stop playing broke boy energy, broke boy games. They got the money. Yeah. Pay up. Pay that second apron.
I think they will. At least if they're not going to, Presti never does media unless it's the end of season type of stuff. After the Dort trade, Presti did media, and he's like, I've been told these owners are going to pay, and I had to make these moves now because I was told they were going to pay later on. So he's putting pressure on ownership of like, I did this to save you this season. Yeah. Y'all better be paying up in the coming seasons. Otherwise, y'all can go fuck yourselves, and I don't think they want to lose Sam Presti. So
he hit them with the Rod Freeman. Pay what you owe. Pay what you owe. I respect it.
All right, let's get a couple games of Six Rings in here. The one game we've yet to conquer, but we've only played it once.
Yeah,
I gotta remember how to play it. All right.
I'm not gonna use up. This is the day. I'm not gonna use that up.
We went on the back-to-back run, and that was just all right. So single season.
That's the stuff of a legend.
Yeah. All right, single season. Here we go. Yeah, offense, defense, build the best 5 line. Okay. The hell is this? It's Toronto. Where's the team at? Why am I so?
Toronto.
It's just Toronto. I forgot like the years.
It's just Toronto.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, just Toronto.
23 OG.
Mm,
26 Barnes.
Scotty Barnes. He didn't really put up numbers like that though.
Nah, this past year, Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is kind of nice this year.
I don't think he put up numbers like that, but. I mean, I mean, he's a great defensive player, so he probably has a good plus minus.
20 Marc Gasol.
He's probably the best one, Scotty Barnes.
You want to go Scotty Barnes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I don't love any of these options.
Me either.
I mean, 23 OG would be my other option, but he wasn't like. I feel like 23, his scoring was probably up because I don't feel like those teams were great. All right, we'll go Scotty. He was second between Jakob Poeltl.
There we go. I mean,
if Jakob Poeltl was our best option,
we weren't picking Jakob Poeltl, so we got the number one option.
We were fucked if Jakob Poeltl was our best option. All right, Warriors. Here we go. Durant 18.
Ooh, okay. That's good.
I mean, unless Steph is here. 26 Steph though. Nah.
Yeah, the plus minus wasn't that good. Yeah, no. So let's go.
Durant 18. Yeah. 26 Steph is not the play. Yeah, Durant.
Number one. Yep.
His defense was even. That's kind of insane.
He didn't have to do much.
That's true. Yeah, Steph was a minus defender. Yeah, he was still third, which says something. but
Yeah.
26 Steph was not the move at all. All right, okay, Lakers, okay.
Lakers.
19
Where's my
Alex
Kobe? Where's my
Caruso.
Magic? Get out of here.
Kareem,
Stop.
84 Kareem, 01
Okay.
Shaq,
Ooh.
86 Magic. All right, who we look at? Do you want to double?
Ooh,
Do you want to double
either-
dip?
Yeah, let's go 86 Magic and 01 Shaq.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Double dip. 86 Magic. All right, he was plus 5'3". 01 Shaq. Yeah,
Number
Kareem.
one.
Yeah, Kareem was number 2.
Okay.
Shaq,
We
Shaq
got the
was
center.
beastly, though.
We got the number one center. Yeah, once you said 01 Shaq, I was like, oh, early first 3 years of the 2000 Shaq? Yep, those are the best versions of Shaq.
Wait, why isn't Magic listed here? Because
He's all the way at the bottom.
No, he's plus 5.3, and that's second best. Because Kareem was plus 2.6.
Maybe because we already picked him.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah, okay.
The last one we picked.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. All right, this is looking nice right now. I don't know if it's 6 rings nice, but it's nice.
I mean, we getting close. We getting close. If we can
we
get a
we
Michael
got redeal, we got
Bryant,
swap teams. We kind of got like
Yeah.
everything left too.
Dwayne Wade, we can get one of those all-time
Eh,
two guards.
Pistons.
Nah.
We redealing off this? I don't think
New
Pistons
team.
had that
Yeah,
good.
real new team, please.
I'm just looking. Yeah, I'm not loving anybody here. All right, we going redeal,
Yeah, our new team, swap team.
swap teams. Oh yeah, same team. 20. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. You're right. All right, swap teams. Kings. Jesus.
Oh my God! You want to go from bad to worse?
Do they have any shooting guards? DeRozan?
Yeah, Mitch Richmond and DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, DeMar DeRozan. He was actually putting up pretty good numbers in 25. Unless
Where
you
was-
want to reveal and see if
Yeah. Oh, I'm revealing 100%. Yeah, I was just looking for anything else. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be Mitch Richmond.
yeah,
What
Mitch
is
Richmond
Flashbang?
in 94.
What does Flashbang do again? Randomize every player's season. Oh no.
Oh, they have Fox in 2000.
Yeah, we need
yeah. If it was Fox in
position.
2022 or 2023, then I'm picking them.
Same team.
We'll
10 to
reveal. Just
15.
go reveal.
I was just reminding myself of what the things are. 10, 15 players at chosen position and redeal. Should we do position with shooting guard and then we up our chances
Yeah, we can do that.
and then we'll do reveal? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So position, yeah, we get to pick shooting guard. Okay. So there's the best shooting guards and now we'll do reveal. All right, apparently John Barry's our best option.
Oh man.
I mean, he's the best player. So
I guess he's like +3 at least. So yeah, let's
I
do it.
mean,
That's at least 4 rings.
you think 4?
John Barry brought us down a
Yeah,
bit.
John Barry killed us, unfortunately. We should have done Pistons with the shooting guard, but who knew we were gonna get the
We should have
Kings?
done just Cade. Just got Cade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. I feel like it's not terrible. And
2?
2?
2? With
Barry really
Shaq,
killed us.
Magic, and KD. 2.
Yeah, Shaq, Magic, and KD 2 is pretty tough. Durant having an even defensive rating actually kind of hurts us, and Magic was only a 0.1. Like that actually kind of. Shaq was even only a
Yeah.
0.5. Our defense was kind of trash actually.
Yeah, that's probably why we.
Yeah, we're heavy offense.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All
All
right,
right.
new
Let's see
game.
what we can do. Let's see
Run
what
back.
we can do here.
Back.
We can get
John
some,
Barry ruined the dynasty.
We got
Yeah.
Spurs. We got the Spurs. All right, we're off. To a
Okay,
good start.
okay. All right.
Spurs. Let's scroll.
All right. David Robinson.
Wait, that's 95. Oh, I thought that was 95. David Robinson. That's the best version of David Robinson. 74 points. David Robinson.
11 Duncan. 14 Kawhi.
Ooh, 14 Kawhi is Finals MVP Kawhi.
In regular season though, how was he?
Yeah, I don't know. He was still young.
What was 96 David Robinson?
I think it's still really good numbers. He's a 20 and 10 guy at that time in the mid 90s. So he's probably our best bet.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be David Robinson. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, plus 9-1. Woo!
Wow, we're off to a great start.
Y'all hear that thunder?
See? Hey, I mentioned the 2 top picks though. I mentioned
Yeah.
the 2 top picks.
Yeah, Kawhi definitely would have been number 2, but yeah, David Robinson, beastly.
Yeah.
Absolutely beastly. Okay. All right, good start. All right, Magic.
Ooh, okay.
03 McGrady.
Ooh, 03 McGrady. Call it day.
03. Yeah, because we already got our center.
Yeah, we
Otherwise,
already got a
Dwight.
center. It's Dwight and Shaq is the other 2 great players.
Oh,
in
93 Shaq, though. Should we just load up? I don't know, man. Like, we put Shaq at power forward.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
I mean, I know, like,
I'm not gonna argue against it, but 03 T Mac is that get our buckets. That's gonna get our buckets up. But Shaq is better probably defensively in 93.
Like, who's scoring in the paint with Robinson and Shaq just chilling there? You know,
No one.
I kind of feel like we should take Shaq.
I go for it.
All right. Oh, McGrady was the pick.
Told y'all. See,
Yeah, a lot of offense.
I'm blaming Shad. I'm blaming Shad in the chat for saying
I don't
run
care.
Shaq and Robinson. I tried to tell y'all.
I think Shaq and Robinson just kind of nice, though. Honestly, I'm still with it. All right.
And Phoenix Suns.
We got to go heavy offense now. We're good defensively. We go heavy offense. Where's MVP Nash at?
Yeah, we got Nash in one of the MVP
Nah,
years.
we didn't get Nash.
Nope.
Do we redeal just this team?
Redeal,
Like,
yeah, redeal.
yeah.
That's the other team.
All right. All right. 21 Chris Paul was nice though.
Not bad. Defense.
All right. 07 Nash though. 07 Nash.
07 Nash. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what.
All right. All right. There's our offense. Yeah.
Yep,
Plus 6
that's
defense.
one. That's
Defense
one.
killed us.
Yeah,
That's what we're trying to do.
okay.
We're trying to funnel everybody into the paint. Like that's all we're
Yep.
trying to do.
He got some lob threats on this team.
Oh.
Man, lob it all over.
That's all it is. Just all day lobs the Shaq and Robinson.
Just
Ooh.
think he's taking a shot, but he's just lobbing it up there.
Oh.
Who is
Oh,
this?
19 Kawhi. 19
Ooh,
Kawhi.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Yep.
All
Number
right.
1 with a bullet. We cooking now. We
All
cooking now.
right.
This
Yeah,
could
we
be the one.
We
This
still got
could be the one.
redeal. We got reveal. Oh, Steph.
Oh, which
Where's
one
Steph?
is that? Which
I don't know.
Steph is it?
We'll redeal it.
I thought you saw him.
Oh, 25 Steph.
25 Steph again. KD in 19.
You wanna do
Sorry.
flashbang? You wanna do flashbang and get different years? Same cast, new years, and maybe because KD will be good.
We kind of need a 2 guard here.
If we get Steph, we're taking Steph. Who gives a fuck
All
about
right,
2
do the
guard?
flashbang. Do the flashbang. Yeah.
Because at the very least, like we're still gonna get a Steph year, or we're gonna get a KD year. Any KD year in Golden State's good. So
That's true. Yeah, flashbang.
all right. All right, see 17 Durant. What year for Steph? 26. Why do we keep getting 25, 26 Steph?
7. Let's go with 17 Durant at 2 at the 2 guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal just the,
Yeah, I think it's either him or Steph is number 1.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
KD. Yeah, Steph was number 2.
And
Not
his
even close
defense
though.
and his defense is better in this year.
All right, our positions suck, but Nash,
Hey,
Durant, Kawhi, Shaq,
positionless
Robinson.
basketball, positionless basketball. Let's go.
Nah, this team's too nice. Who cares about positions? This team is too nice. We're playing Shaq at the 2. Come on now.
Why
Hold
did they
up.
move Shaq up to the 2?
Yeah, can we move these positions?
No, I don't think you can. Why did they move Shaq up to the 2?
Yeah, why is Shaq playing at the 2?
Oh my God, they totally messed up our position.
Well, our positions got killed, but whatever. We playing Shaq at the 2. Fuck it.
That's gonna mess up our whole thing. Watch.
Plus 32 though. Come on
Yeah,
now.
that is crazy. That's probably the highest I've seen.
Three rings. Fuck out of
3
here.
rings. We
Fuck
need.
outta
Okay,
here.
so I'm convinced now. We need a Jordan. We need a Wilt. I'm convinced.
If
that team's getting 3 rings, then you kind of have to have one of the cheat code players.
we have Nash, I think we got screwed on the positions.
Yeah.
You're telling me Steve Nash, this should be the position. Nash, Kawhi, Durant, Shaq, Robinson. That team's winning 6 rings.
I agree.
There's no way that team ain't winning 6 rings. Where's the flaw in this team?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Like, you can say, oh, spacing with Robinson and Shaq. I don't care. We're throwing lobs up to them all. Both of them can jump up there and get it. We ain't worried about spacing.
Spacing? Who talking about spacing?
Nash creates his own space with everything. Nah, this team's too beastly. Get out of here. I'm mad at this now.
Let's try to get one more.
All right, we got one more. I'm mad at this now.
Because you try to play positionless basketball and it messed up on us, man.
That's not fair that like they just put Shaq at the 2 though.
Yeah, I agree. They messed
like
us
Kawhi should slide up. Durant should slide up. That's stupid.
I agree.
25 Luka.
Yeah, Luka.
Yeah,
call it a day.
Luka. I don't know. 04 Dirk. I mean, Luka's gonna have the better numbers.
Yeah, Luka.
Luka's gonna have the better numbers. Yeah,
yep, Luka. Even playing some defense in 25. Look at that.
All right. Good start. The Magic. Why are we doing fucking Mavericks again? We can't take another Luka, can we?
No, we have to pick a Dirk or we have to swap teams.
The Dirk year kind of sucks. 2010 Dirk.
You want a flashback?
Oh wait. 2010 Dirk.
I think that's still pretty good.
Yeah, 2000.
Right,
okay,
it's
sorry.
the year before his finals run.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I was misremembering things. All right, yeah. 2010 Dirk should be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Jason Terry, okay, sure.
Not bad.
Yeah.
At least he got something on the good side for defense. That's what.
Yeah, we need some defense though. This team sucks defense, and then we get Hornets.
Yeah, swap the team, please swap the team.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's any like you ain't winning 6 rings if you got a Hornet on your team.
Hornet on your team, and ain't happy.
You just fucked. All right, swap. All right, Lakers. Here we go.
Let's go.
09 Kobe. 01 Shaq.
Ooh, that's peak Kobe. Call it a day. Kobe. Right
09 Kobe.
Yep.
All right.
What is that?
LeBron. Do we double dip? We double dip here, right?
Oh, yeah,
we go Shaq, Kobe.
Let's double dip. Or Kobe and LeBron.
Kobe and LeBron?
Yeah.
25 LeBron?
I mean, that's still pretty good. Oh, no. That's 01 Shaq?
Yeah, that's 01 Shaq. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
01 Shaq.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 01 Shaq was number 1. Kobe was number 3. Magic was ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
But still nice. Okay. All right. Need a strong small forward here.
Our defense ain't shit, though.
Defense don't matter. I'm convinced defense don't matter after our last lineup.
We need a LeBron. Give us a LeBron. Ah, damn.
Pacers. I mean, if we get like Paul George.
Okay. If we get a Paul George here, I'm down.
No Paul George.
Redeal?
Yeah, redeal.
Give us a Paul George here. All
right, 13 Paul George. Yeah.
Paul George.
Well, let's. I might as well reveal just because, you know. Oh, Meta World Peace.
Meta World Peace, and he plays the position we need.
All right, Paul George was actually second, but
yeah, it's pretty close. But
we'll
I'll take Meta.
All right.
Yeah, we got enough offense. We don't need.
Yeah. All right, this team probably not gonna.
Nah, probably not. This is just.
It is pretty nice though.
This is just a mixture of the 09 and the 2010 and 2001 Lakers.
Yeah. All right. It is.
And 2025 Lakers. This is an all-time Laker team with Dirk Nowitzki.
All right. 2.
Nah. Yeah.
I would say if the last team only got 3 damn rings, then
think we can get
2.
one more in?
Yeah, we can get one more in. Yeah.
All
right, Bulls. Here we go.
We got Bulls. We got the Bulls.
Right.
We cooking. We cooking now.
97 Scotty. All right, double dip. 97 Michael and Scotty.
This is it. Yep.
Yeah, we double dip in Michael and Scotty here.
Boom. And boom.
Okay. All right, we're in good shape here. Yeah, we're in good shape.
Jordan was number 1. Scotty was number 2.
It was 2.
Oh.
Yeah, by far 2. It wasn't even close. I mean,
Yeah.
97 years.
Yeah, that's
right.
in the second.
Oh, Celtics. Hold up.
We good. We cooking now.
11 kg.
Where's Larry? Oh,
90 Larry. 90 Larry. We already got a small
forward.
forward. They're gonna kill us for the positions.
Yeah.
11 kg. Is KG washed by 11?
Yeah, he's getting there. He's
Yeah.
getting pretty washish. You want a flashbang?
Do we flashbang? Try to get a different
Yeah.
year? Yeah.
Try
Okay.
to get a different year. We can get a different year for Tatum or Larry.
Okay. 09 kg.
09 kg is better, but what
09
is it looking like?
85
Larry's
Larry?
80, Larry and 85. 85, 86
Yeah.
is Larry's best years.
All right. Position's gonna kill us, but
No, I
can
think
we
he
put him?
plays- I think he does play some power forward. Hopefully
Nah, but
it'll work.
I mean, no, it's only small forward. He's only listed as a small forward.
But hopefully when we pick him, they'll put him there.
They're gonna put him at fucking center.
No, they
All
put
right.
him at power forward. Look at
Yeah,
that.
Larry was a top pick. KG was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, Larry was a top pick. All right, this is looking good though until they screw us with the positions.
This is looking good. Can we
This
get
is looking
another
good.
good team? Can we get
No,
another
Magic.
good team? We got the Magic. Magic is
All right,
not
Dwight.
bad. It's not bad.
Dwight.
It's Dwight and Shaq.
11 Dwight.
11 Dwight is
No
a good
Shaq.
look. No Shaq.
Shaq.
Let's redeal.
Do we do
11
position-
Dwight,
what-
11 Dwight is not that good for us.
Do we do position and do
yeah,
center?
Do position.
And do center? Yeah. Because then we'll get a Shaq year. I would hope.
I would hope because it don't look
Hope.
good right now.
Yeah,
No?
there we go. 93 Shaq.
Okay.
93 Shaq. Yeah,
93, perfect.
yeah. Oh, this is looking
our
good. SP3.
There's our center.
This is looking good. We get a point guard here.
Dwight,
Dwight was
in
actually
11
better.
Was better.
Oh,
damn!
all right.
By a significant amount.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Too. All right, fair enough.
I still feel good about this. Oh, Hornets.
Yeah.
No, we're fucked. Redeal.
No, you're right. No. Swap team.
Swap teams. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
Denver. Jamal Murray.
I mean, Jamal. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, it has to be. Because we need a point guard.
I wish we would have known we were going to get Denver. Because then I would have saved that center position.
Right. Well, I mean, we had Magic. We had the Magic, though. Like, we had to take a center. We weren't going to take a point guard. Unless it was Penny. That was it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'm going to review it. But I assume Jamal. Man, Jamal kind of sucked. Ty Lawson's actually better than Jamal. Where is Jamal?
Ty Lawson. Let's
Oh,
go with Ty Lawson then.
Jamal
This
was
one
kinda
is trash.
trash. Should we redeal
Yeah.
and just try to get a better?
redeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now our reveal's gone. Oh, that's lame.
No. Yeah, I knew it was going to do that.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That 26 Jamal.
26 is perfect. That's his best year. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, 20. Yeah, he was
This
an all-star
year-
this
this
year.
year
Yeah,
was his
yeah,
best-
yeah.
it
This
was
year
his
was
best
his best
year.
year. You're right.
He was a 50, 40, and 90 guy.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
Second.
All right. It's not bad. It feels like it'll probably give us like 4. It's probably 4.
3.
You think 3? I
Three
don't
again.
know.
Yep.
I think it's 4. Like our net rating isn't as high as our other team. That was a 32 net rating.
Yeah, I know.
But our positions are better here
Two.
too.
You're right.
Jesus.
Two. No, we were both.
What do you got? This game's difficult, dude. Like this is insane. I mean, Jamal Murray
we
kinda
gotta
killed
go
us,
with
but-
the defenders.
Yeah, defense definitely adds something here.
Yeah.
All right, one more time. We got one more.
Okay.
All right, can we get all right, 99 McGrady on the Raptors. We got Kawhi.
Ooh, 2000s Vince. That's good.
And no Kawhi. You want to do 2000s
And
Vince?
then 2008 Chris Bosh. I think he's a double guy by then.
Yeah, he was beast on the. I mean, even 17 DeRozan was good.
Yeah.
None of these guys scream like this is gonna be a championship team, though.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
We got to start off strong.
You want to redeal?
Redeal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to get Kawhi basically.
Basically.
Yeah. All right, 05 Bosch was before the Heat year.
Yeah.
That was a good Bosch though.
No
Yeah,
Kawhi.
still no Kawhi.
No Kawhi.
I feel like
guarantees.
Bosch.
Okay, let's go with Bosch.
I mean, I don't love anybody here, honestly.
Jakob
But I don't.
is the best.
Yeah, Jakob Pertl again. All right, we'll go Bosch. This feels like it's just. Oof. Ooh. Was Bosch that bad?
Ooh.
New game.
Yep, we knew.
New game.
He said new game.
We getting one ring with Chris Bosch. I'm sorry. New game. All right. Celtics.
Tatum in 24. Bird in 80? Is that 80?
No, that was 80 Bird. Oh, okay.
That's rookie Bird.
Yeah, I still feel like he was probably nice. You want flashbang this and try to get a different Bird and a different KG.
Yeah.
Or 24 Tatum. I mean, 24 Tatum championship
24 Tatum
year.
is the best one.
Yeah.
On this list.
All right, let's do 24 Tatum.
All right.
Because that team was beastly. Like,
yeah.
Especially net rating and all that shit. Oh, Paul Pierce 11. I mean, it's not much difference. It's point.
And you're right, Larry
is
is still awesome as a rookie.
Yeah, it's 0.01 difference. It's just we went more offense with Tatum, and Bird and Pierce were more balanced.
Mm-hmm.
All right, OKC, who we got?
OKC. Do we have any Shea?
16
KD?
Russ, 13 KD.
13 KD is a nice.
Yeah,
one.
it's 13 KD.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Wait, 16 Russ. 16 Russ is champion. Well,
no, that's Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that's the year after. That Russ was nice. Yeah, 17 Russ was championship MVP or was MVP. Sorry,
MVP year. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's probably KD.
KD.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, KD. Yep. Russ was there though. It was pretty close.
He was.
All right, we have way too much offense. We should have just taken Alex Caruso for defense. We're gonna get punted. Okay, all right.
Okay, Mike. Let's get Mike, yo.
Mike. 94 Scotty. Oh, 94 Scotty was.
Yeah, that's MVP today, Scotty.
Oh, we have no Mike. We gotta redeal.
Oh, redeal, yeah.
Yeah, redeal because Flashbang's just gonna give us same players. Yeah, we need a Mike here.
Give us Mike.
Bye. Love you, everybody.
Give us Mike, y'all. Okay, we got 2012 Derrick Rose.
Sorry.
Which is the year after the MVP. And we got
95.
Scotty
Still
in
no
95.
Mike. Do we do position? Do we do shooting guard and just
Yeah.
Like you you need Mike
here. To give us Mike.
Yeah. There we go. 91 Mike. Okay.
91 Mike. That's perfect.
I mean, it doesn't really matter which Mike. It's Mike.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at all. Just give us Mike.
All right, there we go.
Oh my God! Look at that net rating.
Absolutely beast. Come on now. Yeah. Any Michael Jordan. All right, Clippers. All right, Chris Paul. Chris Paul is point. Could be nice here.
Oh yeah, Chris Paul at point. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Paul at point.
Especially those years. Nope.
Do we swap teams? I mean, there's no great center here, is there?
Yeah, swap teams.
Yeah. I mean, Blake, 12 Blake.
It's not good enough. Swap teams.
I mean, I'm gonna look at his net rating. I'm gonna look at it. All right, +3. It's all offense though.
Yeah, it's all offense.
What is Elton?
Swap teams.
Elton's 0.48. That's not bad.
No.
I mean, that's better than Tatum.
That's true.
Do you want to take Elton and then we have swap teams? Okay, we'll swap teams. All right. Cleveland.
Look at that. LeBron.
We take LeBron. Yeah, he should be point, but they're gonna fuck us.
Hopefully they don't fuck us too bad. And I feel like anybody else, I think Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, or Jason Tatum playing point guard should be fine as long as we get a center with our last pick.
All right, LeBron. Yeah.
There we go. Put him at
Our
point.
defense is so trash. We're gonna get punished on defense. Like we need like
Let's
Hakeem
find
here.
a defender. Yeah, let's find.
We
a
need like
defender.
prime Hakeem here. Oh, Memphis. Ooh.
Oh, Marc Gasol. If we get 13, do we get 13 Gasol? Marc Gasol?
14.
I mean, he's still a top defender that year, so I think that I think we're good.
I'm gonna do reveal. I'm gonna see if Power Mark was better. I assume it's Mark, but I'm gonna reveal because we have it. There's no sense in like not using it, you know?
Yeah.
Pow was better. Pow was better.
There we go. Pow.
Look how trash they are, though, dude. 0.29. Like, man, Memphis, some trash. All right. This team, again, should be like a 3-4 team. Like LeBron, Jordan, Durant. What are we doing here?
I agree. But we're probably going to win 2 rings.
All right. 3. All right.
There we go. We got our 3.
Yeah, our offense, we get punished for the offense-defense balance.
Yeah.
You really got to have some defense here, man.
You do. You do.
All right. One more. One more. This legitimately has to be it, though. I'm hooked. I'm hooked now. And, you know, I don't play unless we're doing. All right, give it Giannis. Where's Giannis?
Giannis.
Unless it's like, you know, rookie Giannis.
Under the cupo. No.
Do we redeal?
Redeal. Giannis. Give us Giannis. God damn it. We're going to have
Okay,
to
all right. 17 Giannis. 17 Giannis. All right. Sean is here. Sean, you want to play 6 rings with us? Because this is what we're doing.
I am a repeat 82-0 winner.
Okay.
By the way.
6 rings is much more difficult.
I've done it more than anybody.
6 rings is much more difficult.
Have you ever went back to back? Because I have.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
I did two rounds live on stream. 2 rounds and we hit it.
That's a good idea. 6 rings.
6 rings is difficult.
Yeah.
We're taking 17
Giannis.
Giannis.
First 10 minutes of Unreal, and they have brainwashed their own talent into thinking they're not ready to be top stars.
Yes. That Braun Breaker stuff was ridiculous.
Exactly. I was like, bro, what?
All right. 17 Giannis. Okay, that was top on the board.
There we go.
Okay, still not great. Like 4-8. It feels like it should be better, but okay. I mean, we need Paul. We need Chris Paul here.
Bless you. No,
Bless
that's
you.
the Wizard.
Sorry,
it's the Wizard. Sorry, I thought it was the Clippers. We needed Russ.
I will say on 82-0, they need like something. They need like an X factor type of thing, and also I think they should refine it to where it's probably that player's 3 or 4 best seasons of that decade. You know what I mean? Like,
you wanna swap this, SB? What do you want to do?
Swap team. There ain't nobody on the Wizards that deserves to be on our team.
All right, we'll swap. All right, Knicks.
New York Knicks. Let's get Jalen Brunson this year.
93 Ewing.
93
Oh,
Ewing
26
is good.
Brunson, though. 26
Brunson. Call it a day.
All right.
Our
defense is again going to suck.
Get Patrick Ewing. Never mind. Reveal both of them.
Okay. Ewing's all defense.
Here's a deep cut. I go to a Planet Fitness in Lexington. Guess who I realized I've been working out next to for like a month?
Who?
Steve Francis.
Way more deep cut. DeAndre Liggins.
Okay. That is a deep cut.
Yeah.
DeAndre Liggins, yeah. All right. Ewing was better. Brunson defensively completely trash.
Yeah. That's where I
Still
realized.
playing pro ball, by the way, is DeAndre Liggins.
Is he? Where at?
I think he's playing in Iraq.
Oh.
I'm dead serious. He's playing in an Iraqi league right now.
Good for him. All right. Yeah, Ewing was the pick. Okay, we got some defense now.
I looked it up and it said the highest professional basketball league in Iraq, and I've got they got more than one.
All right, 07 Nash defense trash.
Ain't
but
no one on this team play defense.
25 KD.
Okay, that's the best option.
Yeah, 25 KD.
He not playing much defense, but at least he gonna.
I will let you all to this. I'm gonna have to explore this game myself to understand what it is. So please send me a link.
It's okay. Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Yeah. Just when in your free time, I'm going
Okay.
to watch Unreal and rage myself.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Sean.
All right, I'm gonna text Sean this link there. Okay, yeah, 25 KD probably.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh. Oof.
Ooh. I told you the defense ain't a good look.
His offense wasn't even good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we done bombed this.
Man,
already.
yeah. Should
Next
know
game.
better and pick washed KD. All right, OKC. Let's.
Shea, where's Shea at?
Who we got?
I know Shea plays defense.
All right, 99 Peyton right now. Oh, 18 Paul George. 18 Paul George was MVP. Paul George.
Yeah, he plays some defense at least.
We don't have swap. Do you want to do position and do point and then get Shea
Yeah.
or Russ?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope Shea's listed as a point.
Okay, 96 Peyton. That's NBA Finals Peyton.
23 Shea.
Shea is 23.
23 Shea.
I honestly feel like it should be Gary Payton, but it's up to
You want to reveal? Or you want
We could reveal
flashbang?
both of them. We could reveal both of them.
I think I used 2 of the reveals on Brunson and
just
Ewing.
reveal. Yeah, just reveal.
You know, full on reveal. Nate McMillan.
Okay, so Shea is higher, but yeah, it's Russ actually.
Unless we want defense. Russ has offense. McMillan has defense.
Russ is actually a better. Yeah, let's get Nate Milton's. Nate Milton's
Nate
defense,
McMillan.
actually.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna lean into some defense here.
Yep. We're going with the defense.
We're a defensive team here. All right. We actually should do one where we just completely lean into defense. All right. Shooting guard. All right. Iguodala 17. 11.
I was gonna say let's get Draymond Green.
I mean, where's Clay? If we could get Clay,
Go 2 guards. Can you? No, you can't do the position thing, right?
no, I can't. We can do flashbang and get different
Flashbang.
seasons.
Yeah, get a different season of stuff.
All right, 12 stuff.
I love that. Then dudes went only up 1.
14 Iguodala.
Nasty work.
What is 14 Iguodala? 4 5. I mean, defense.
Defense. Let's get our defense on.
Let's get Andre
Go with the
Iguodala.
defense.
He was actually
Second
look.
best,
He's actually
second
second.
best.
Gary Payton was the best. He's defense
We went
as well.
a different route. We got much lower in the net rating, but we went a different route.
We
and
went all defense here.
We went all defense. Let's see.
Oh,
How
I gotta
we
click
go.
finish, not new game.
Let's see how we go.
2 rings.
We got
still.
the same amount we were getting when we were focused on offense.
See, our balance was better. Our lockdown score was higher. Yeah, you really do gotta like balance the offense defense. Kevin Durant actually tanked us.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. He got a negative in that. So.
All right. Do we do one more?
Every time we say one more.
I'm hooked right now.
All right, come
I'm
on.
kind of okay. I want to get 3 again. I'm good if we end on 3.
Okay.
All right, Lakers. Here we go. 07 Kobe,
07 Kobe.
84 Kareem,
84 Kareem or 07.
22 LeBron, 84 Magic. This feels like a double dip.
Yeah, this is the double dip.
I feel like the Lakers and like the Bulls are easy double dip
Mhm.
teams, and the Celtics, like these legacy teams. The Bulls aren't really a legacy team, but they had
So
a
what
decade.
two are we going with though? I think 07 Kobe is a must.
07 Kobe
Mhm.
and 19 Caruso for the defense.
I would say I would say Kareem.
Yeah, I think Kareem as well. All right, Kareem. Ooh, Kareem kind of sucked.
Ooh, that's not a good look.
And 07 Kobe.
And
Magic
Kobe
was
not
one.
playing defense.
Yeah, Kobe didn't play any defense. Ugh. All right.
We tried.
All right, where's LeBron?
LeBron James.
All right, 08 LeBron. I don't care what year it was. It's LeBron.
All right, he's playing some defense at least.
He's our best defender. Yeah, we're leaning
Yeah.
too much offense again. All right,
Okay,
24
let's go
Paul
with the defender.
George, 20 Kawhi,
20 Kawhi.
20 Kawhi. Unless Chris Paul's here. 15 Chris
20 Kawhi.
Paul. 15 Chris
You
Paul.
wanna
He played
reveal both of
defense.
them? You want to reveal both
That's
of them?
fine. Yeah. 7 offense.
No.
Damn.
Well, but plus 8.3 though.
Yeah.
Let's look at
Plus 8.5. All right, Kawhi. Kawhi's going to fuck us on positions. Oh, no. LeBron can slide to power forward. Never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Kawhi. All right. We're good. All right. We need a. Chris Paul was nice, though.
We need a lockdown defender.
Yeah. We need a really good defensive point guard here.
Lockdown
We ain't getting it from
defender
Atlanta.
at 1. Nope. Swap team.
Trae Young.
Swap team.
Yeah.
Oh my God! To go from bad to worse, the Wizards. Did John Wall
Wall?
play
John Wall was it? I don't know. In 15 though. 15 was he?
Do we
nah,
have
he
3
was
of
still
those
okay.
reveals where we can reveal his number?
Yeah, we can reveal. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Plus 2 on defense.
Do we do position and just do point guard though, and then try to get another version of John Wall, or try to get Russ? Russ won't play no defense, but his offensive number has got to be insane from his Wizards seasons.
We can do that. We got one.
I feel like it doesn't hurt us.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21 Russ.
That was the triple double, Russ.
Yeah. I mean, I think both seasons he had. Oh, he only played one season in Washington.
You gonna reveal?
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal just to see. Oh, Gilbert Arenas was actually
Gilbert
tops.
Arenas.
No defense though. What was Russ's numbers? Oh man, that team
He
sucked.
He
That team sucked. I don't think it was him. That team sucked. I mean, he had a triple double. All right, we'll go Gilbert Arenas. Our defense is fucked.
No, that's why I said go John Wall. At least we got some defense, and it's not. Is it that much? Oh, it's 1.4 gap.
Fuck it. We lean in offense. We've always leaned offense. We lean in offense. This team's not good.
No.
And this
2
is
rings.
like 2 rings. All right. We're going until we get another 3. We get in 3. I refuse to end on 2.
I love it.
Refuse to end on 2. All right.
Dominique.
I mean, if he's there. 10
Dikembe
Horford.
Mutombo. Dikembe Mutombo. That's his defensive player of the year.
Was it?
Yeah, 0-1. That's when he
Okay.
gets traded to the Philadelphia
Sixers. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, he sucked defensively.
All defense. 0. He got a negative on offense.
Almost that. I mean, he was kind of the best defender of this bunch. All right. We should just lean fully. Oh my God, the Jazz. I guess Malone, Stockton, 98 Stockton, 2000 Malone was washed.
Was he?
2000 Malone, yeah.
2000 Malone. No, he's still putting up 20
Mm.
20 a game.
But he ain't better than 98
98
Stockton though.
Yeah, 98 Stockton.
Yeah, Stockton was tops.
See,
2001,
told you.
yeah, he was good, but yeah. Once again, defense, like, just, it ain't there. Because John Stockton was a good defender. He was a dirty defender, but he was a good defender.
He more gets into the passing lanes. He can't stop anybody like that.
14 Steph.
Ooh.
14 Steph was just 22 Draymond.
Was getting into his mode.
Yeah, 22 Draymond. That was championship year, right? 22?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that team, he was still halfway decent that year. Where's Clay? We've not gotten Clay once.
They just said F that.
You gonna take 22 Draymond
Yeah.
for defensive
We're
purposes?
sticking with defense. Yep.
I mean, we're sticking with defense, but then John Stockton ain't
Yeah.
got no defense at point 3. Okay, I mean
We keep getting
defensively,
these people with negative offense.
defensively, we are doing what we're trying to do here.
We're about to get 0 rings, y'all.
Nah, this is yeah. All right, Miami. Where's LeBron at?
Or D Wade.
Yeah, Wade.
We
Yeah,
could
no
double
LeBron.
dip and just finish this team off.
Do we redeal it? Try to get another Wade LeBron.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. All right, 98 Tim Hardaway, kind of nice.
And we got
14 Wade.
D-Wade,
14 LeBron. Let's just double
14
dip it.
LeBron. No,
Let's double
14
dip it.
LeBron. Don't do D Wade. That's when D Wade's starting to fall off. And
14?
Yeah, 14. That's when they lost to the Spurs.
Are we gonna get a bet? Okay. All right.
I mean, we can do both. We can double dip. Oh, well, too late.
Nah, that's fine. LeBron had no defense apparently that year.
Yeah.
It's tough to
Anyway,
get like,
wasn't
some
too
defense.
far off.
It's tough to get some defense. All right, the Blazers. Clyde, 90 Clyde.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get better than that on no freaking Portland Trailblazers. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, 90 Clyde. All right, this is another two ring team.
There's another one ring.
Why don't they swap Draymond? Why don't they swap Draymond and LeBron? Why is Draymond playing the 3?
I don't know.
And LeBron playing the
I have no
4.
idea. I have no idea.
No, it's a 2-ring team.
That's a one ring team.
Nah, it's 2. Oh, damn.
I told you. I saw that team, the negative offense. I was like, that's one ring. That's one ring at best.
All right, one more. I ain't ended on
Hey,
one. I'll end on
Hey,
2
one
before I end
more.
on. All right, 92,
All right,
92 Jordan.
Yep. And
Do we-
91.
Do we double dip with Scotty? Oh, do we go
What
Rodman?
year is Jimmy?
16.
Yeah, he didn't have his best years with the Bulls. So yeah,
Do
let's
we-
go with Jordan.
I mean, he was kind of nice on the Bulls. All right, Jordan. Do we double dip and take Scotty?
we can.
I feel like we should. I mean,
All right, do it.
Scotty. Yeah, Scotty was nice, and I mean, Jordan's Jordan. Yeah,
Boom.
yeah. That was the correct call. Yeah,
At the
All right, we're
top
off to a
2,
good start.
basically. Yeah.
yeah. Not even is top 2. I mean, Scotty was 0.9 better than Butler. Okay. Yeah, that was the right call. All right, good start. We're at least back to a 3-ring team.
Oh,
here.
we off to a good start. 3.
Oh,
we
San
got
Antonio.
Spurs. We got the
Wemby.
Spurs.
09 Duncan.
09 Duncan.
09 Duncan. Yeah, that's
09
not even
Duncan's
close,
where-
right?
Yeah, 09
Yeah.
Duncan's where it's at. Boom.
He should have been better. I mean, still the best player here, but still should have been
Yeah.
better. Okay. All right, we're still off to a good start here. All right, we got good balance, 10-7.
Mm-hmm.
Good balance. All right, we got Luka. He's gonna fuck our defense, but 14 Dirk.
14.
20 Luka.
Ooh,
20
20 Luka.
Feels like we got
When
good 20
he
Luka.
starts putting up his numbers, yeah. Unless you want to flashbang and see if we can get better years for both.
Let me review. Yeah, offense good, defense trash.
Yeah.
Offense good, defense trash.
They're the same player. They just
Yeah,
play
they
different
really are.
positions. Go ahead, pick 'em.
Should
Or
we
you can bring
flashbang?
Tyson Chandler. Do Tyson Chandler. if we
I
want
bet
to.
he's got some defensive numbers.
He just
Oh, Tyson Chandler kind of trash.
yeah.
Do you want to flashbang the years? Try to get better years out of them?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, so we got 06 Dirk and 24 Luka. I mean 24 Luka.
24
Yeah.
Luka's the best. That's his best year.
Okay, yeah. Offensively, all right. We gotta kind of go defense on this power forward.
All right, come on, give us a good deal. Give us a good.
We
deal.
still have
Good
redeal
deal.
and swap teams.
Okay, we could push Duncan back to power forward and get Shaq or Dwight.
Yeah. 10 to White.
10 Dwight is good. That's good.
Do you wanna do position and do center? Because we're gonna end up
We
with
can do that.
Dwight or Shaq.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. All right, 96 Shaq. We're 10 to White again. We're just gonna reveal it just to
Yeah.
see which one. Okay, 10 to White. Yeah,
10 to White.
defensively too.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's better defensively, and we need defense.
we do. Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, we'll get back
This
to at
is our
least 2.
best shot to get 4. This is our
This should
best
be
shot
3.
to get 4.
This should be 3. I'm fine ending on 3. Okay. 4. Let's go.
4, there we
Let's
go.
All right. This game's difficult, man. But we got 4.
You got MJ.
We ended
Pippen,
strong.
Luka, Dwight, Duncan, and only at 4 rings.
I still think that team with Nash, LeBron, or Nash, Kawhi, Durant, Shaq, and Duncan. I don't know who's beating that team. I'm sorry.
The positions was all off.
I don't care. Well, they fucked us on the positions because they're putting Shaq at the 2. All right, 4 rings. Okay.
We did it, y'all.
All right,
We
I'm happy
stayed
with that.
for a long time, but we accomplished our goal.
Yeah, stayed way too long. That's my bad. I was hooked. I was hooked on it. Okay. What was your moment on Monday, SB3?
My moment of Monday had to have been watching Stardom's 5-star Grand Prix day one with Shuri versus Natsupoi, one of the best women's matches of the year.
My moment on Monday was when Raw was over.
Another good one. Not anything that was on Raw. That was our moment.
Cito Gatto sent us his 6 rings team on Twitter. Did you win 6? Oh, we did win 6. All right, he had Wade, Tony Allen, wow, Scotty, Giannis, and David Robinson.
Yeah, you gotta have the balance.
Yeah, the fact that like no one's thinking of taking Tony Allen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's nice. Congrats, Cito Gatto. He says through gritted teeth. Yeah, he had good lockdown. Full lineup. Yeah. Good job, Cito Gatto.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. All right. What did we accomplish today, SB3?
We had an excellent interview with AEW National Champion Dungzilla and our fellow stablemate of the Don Callis family, Mark.
You're in a lot of stables.
I want to be the guy that is the actual like Will Ospreay who's in 2 different factions, but both factions know that I'm in both factions, unlike Will.
Cito Gatto saying Tony Allen was the last one and he did reveal. Okay. That was smart. Nice. I respect that.
Nice.
Yeah. I respect that. I didn't realize that was you on Twitter, Cito Gatto. I just refollowed you. I didn't realize that was you.
Nice.
The biggest thing we accomplished today is Mark Davis joined us for an excellent interview. And yes, we are now potential Don Callis family candidates.
Card-carrying members of the Don Callis family.
It'll be up. King Davion will cut it. We'll make sure, it's there, and it'll be good. Yeah, I know Blue Jay stuff. My brain doesn't work like that. If it's not the same thing it is on Twitter as it is on YouTube, I can't piece it together. I'm stupid. You got to remember this. I'm very dumb.
And huge show on Thursday, Jeremy. Huge show because we got to talk about AEW Dynamite. We got to talk about WWE Unreal. We'll have an update on the New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax. We got best matches, and we finally have to give the people our half-year Wheaties.
We're just going to play 6 rings for 2 hours because I must accomplish this game. And it's got to be on stream, so I've got to accomplish this game.
Fair enough.
We've got to conquer this thing. Oh, Cito Gatto, you're going to be a Dynamite Collision? Have fun, man.
Have a good time, man.
Yeah. Hope it's a good time. SP3, let everybody know where they can find you at.
Follow me on the Twitter machine at TrueHillSP3. I will be live in about 30 minutes. Yeah, 35 minutes with Top Guy JJ to review last night's Monday Night Raw. I'm going to try my best to make this the shortest edition of Rated Raw Review. Yes, I mean the shortest edition, even shorter than when it's just me by myself.
We're back tomorrow, myself and Joel, talking whatever the hell we're talking. Until then, everybody, appreciate y'all. Everyone have a good Tuesday. Talk to y'all later on.